What is up, everyone? Thank you guys for all tuning in. This is the Naked Riot. It is a series of scrimmages put together, and the prize pool for the whole thing will be $80. $80 cash. So you can still sign up in the future if you want to compete. You can register. We'll be having these every month, so that's how it kind of works. So we're going to have one every week, every scrim every week, and then the prize pool for the whole month is the $80 prize pool that we're talking about. So again, if you want to join our Discord, definitely suggest you doing that right away. That should be the first thing you do. But let's go on to this event, all right? So we got a lot of teams competing for this one. I'm excited to see how well they do, and I'm going to be showing you guys that in just a moment. I do want to make sure, though, with everybody watching, just make sure, is the sound good? Is the audio, is the visuals good as well? Keep me posted on that. I wish I had my brand new camera. It's just not working. I don't know what I have to do about that, but I think we're good with this for now. But what I will be doing is appreciating everyone who follows me on stream as well. So if you guys do that, I will try to shout you out. And I say try because sometimes it doesn't come up the notification wise, but I will shout you out if I ever see you following me or subscribing to me or whatever the case is. If you guys are writing things in chat, I would definitely appreciate that, and I will make sure to respond to that as well. So let's go into the team list and who's competing. Did I change this? Yes, I did. Is this the right? No, it's not right. Let me get the right team list. Don't look at this. Don't look. Don't look. Alright, here it is. This is the right one. This looks good. Oh no. Oh no. 1 second. Don't look again. Okay, fixed. And there you go. Nothing ever was wrong. Alright, so we got a few teams here. Let's take a look, and I want to know from you guys too who you think is going to win. So we got Vibe Esports, we got Mightout, FBO Blue, 807 Gaming, Omino Casuals, Aspire Gaming, Goon Squad, F Bikindi, Mindless Outlaws, Universe 7, Queens, Luxurious, Alpha, Blunt Trauma Esports, Blaze White, Team Anxiety, LL Rejects, The Happy Chemical, Noble 6, and last but not least, Up North. So here are your teams, guys. It looks, we have some really good outcomes so far. I think 807 is in the lead of it, and Goon Squad is right behind them, or it could be vice versa on that map. But we have 2 weeks of this so far. We've got 2 more coming up, and that will really determine who wins it all. What happened to the Age Crusader on the bottom there? What did I do? Apparently I shifted something around, but that's okay. You guys got the gist. If you guys want to follow me on any of those other platforms, that is very much appreciated. You know, I just want you guys to know what we're doing. I'm gonna head over to this channel. I actually haven't tested this channel yet. Yep, no, I am way behind in my ability to do things apparently. So I'm just gonna keep it to this one right now. Yeah, we got all these guys coming in right now. 25 joined. And again, if you guys wanted to compete, you guys can compete in the future. This is a closed registered event. It is free to join. All you gotta do is sign up, and you have a chance to win the prize pool by obviously winning the event. First place gets everything for this, so pretty much it's $20 per player, or if they so choose, they can do $100 in our merch shop credit, which obviously then would be like $25 per player, given that just 4 people in a squad. You can have as many subs as you want, just in case all of your players don't make it in. We kind of run it like ESL in that kind of format, so the more times you compete, the more likely you will do well in this event. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but it does mean that the more often you play, the better chance of your odds of winning. And I am truly live now. And what do I mean by that? We are on a stream delay, okay? So I have a 5-minute delay. If you guys notice that, well, I was gonna say, yeah, forget about what I was about to say. What I want to say is that I'm on a stream delay, so the reason we have that is to make sure people do not stream snipe this event. We don't want to be the bird's eye in the sky and then people who are playing seeing that in real time and taking advantage. We don't want that. So instead we put a delay on it. So if you guys are writing anything on chat, I will certainly get back to you. There's no problem at all. But I might be a little late to see you guys getting back to you. Everyone who's on chat who wants to help out with answering questions that they know the answer to, that is just awesome. So if you do that, it is well appreciated. All those kinds of good services from you guys. But we want to get started. It is 7:52. We got 8 minutes before we begin on this adventure. We got 3 matches. It is going to be run with Miramar, Erangel. I'm trying to think of the last one. It is going to be McKindy. If you like those matches, let me know which one map you guys like most. I don't know which one. Oh, by the way, we're going back to the team list just for a sec here. I got to pick a team that will win it all. All right? Which team do I think will win this particular scrim? I don't know. Yeah. Let me fix that. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't thought about it till now, but I am going to go with Alpha. All right, team slot 15. They've competed in our events many times. They've done pretty well in the past, so given that expectation, good luck to you guys. Now, there is a curse when it comes to me picking a team, and definitely let me know who you think is going to win. But yeah, there is a curse to it all, and the curse is that I haven't been right in a very long time now. I've only been right like 3 times out of the many times I have hosted scrims. You guys don't know me. I've been doing this for like 2 years now. So the fact that I've only been right 3 times is not great odds. If you think that Alpha is not going to win, well, you are hurting their cause, man. It is based on true love in the chat. So if you guys are rooting for them, root for them hard, because the curse is going to be overwhelming, and not a lot of teams can overcome it. If you guys do, Alpha, if you guys are listening, I believe you guys are going to win. Don't blame me, though. I know a lot of times that I pick a team, the blame goes on me, and I understand that, but it's not my fault. It's the PUBG gods causing that curse. It has nothing to do with me. They just hate me. They don't want me to be right. But the PUBG gods are the people you should be blaming, and you should be overcoming and taking out these other teams involved, because that way you're really showing them up. What do I want to do next? Oh yeah, I want to make sure I got all my chats in a row. So right now that's my priority. Let's do that. How do I do that is a better question. I'm gonna do it this way. You guys have no idea what I'm doing in the background. That is okay. Right now I'm just getting the YouTube chat up so I can get it live, and I'll be able to see everybody's beautiful words. Bernard, thank you saying coming in. It says first. Bernard, you're always first. I love that. I love that. He does that for my posted highlights as well, which I haven't done one in a while. I should do that again. I've just been absolutely busy. Started up, says go 807 gaming. Good luck to 807. And yeah, if you guys have anything else written on that, let me know, and I will answer right away. Also on Omelette Arcade, sometimes that doesn't go through, but I'm gonna keep updating that in case things don't work out, but it should. Omelette Arcade should be on lock as well. Colby says, let's go 807. We got a lot of 807 fans, so we'll see how well they can do this time around. We got 52 people in the room. I'm not sure how many we're going to have exactly. Let's take a sight here. Looks like we're missing 1, 2, 3. We're missing 3 full teams. Looks like team slot 1 shouldn't be taken, team slot 2 shouldn't be taken, and then the bottom slot shouldn't be taken either, with those 3 anyway. So yeah, all these other ones should be filled in the middle somewhere along the line. I think one team is also going to be coming in late. They're going to go in the second match, so that kind of makes sense. And hopefully these incomplete teams can get everybody in their slot so they have the best chance of winning for themselves. Yeah. Who are you jinxing tonight? Yeah, I already jinxed the team Alpha. They had the curse tonight. I believe they're gonna do it though. Go 69 Uzi. Go 8K TBK. Woo says Grace D. We've definitely seen them compete before. Let me see if I can find them in here. And I might have passed them. Hopefully not. But I know they're in here somewhere. Let's see. There's Uzi. Unless that's a different Uzi, but yeah, KTBK there on the left as well. So that's team slots 15, obviously with Alpha Esports. So let's take a look at their stats. Why not? I think we've done that already, actually. So that's kind of funny. I don't know. Did I shout out Alpha last time too? Because I feel like usually whenever I shout out a team, it's usually because I'm predicting their win. But I don't think I have for this particular team before. But anyway, we'll take a look. Oh, I gotta make sure my audio... Yeah, my audio is working. Beautiful. Here's Uzi. So let's take a look at your stats, bud. We got 48 wins, 122 matches played. Not bad here. We got 39% on the win ratio, 87% on the top 10, 690 for the average damage, 16 most kills, 1,900 for the highest damage with a 4.44 KD. I really like the win ratio, 40%, so you're pretty much winning 4 out of 10 times you're playing the game, and honestly, that's really hard to do. You have a lot of matches under your belt, so it's not like you have a small sample size that would hinder the win ratio to be accurate in a way. You also have a 690 average damage, which I believe is a good stat. I really do like that. Anything above 500 I think is good, so 690 you're pretty much there. I think I'm at 700, so it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be the bar that you want to reach or anything, but I think that's a pretty good number. We're going to take a look at KTBK. As we see, Grace is saying, let's go. We got 81 wins with 293 matches played, a 27% win ratio, 78% top 10, 615 in the average damage, 2,200 for the highest damage, and 16 most kills, a 3.28 KD. So not as high in the win ratio, but a solid win ratio nonetheless. Anything above 25% I think is good. He's got 27, so you can't go wrong there. 615 average damage, a little lower than his teammates still, but again, above 500, so he's definitely reaching at least my quota on what a good player should be as far as this stat is concerned. I know there's other meta stuff that you have to be thinking about, but this is all we see. This is our stats that we got, so I got to go with that. 3.28, again, for me, actually I didn't say this today, but usually when I talk about stats, KD doesn't mean a lot to me. I know a lot of teams like to recruit based on KD. To me, it can be fudged in many ways, right? So obviously KD has is kills per death, and a lot of that has to do with a combination of your survival and the amount of kills you get, obviously. But if you're winning a lot of matches because of your teammates and you're not necessarily getting a lot of kills, but you're surviving obviously and you're getting first because of that, your teammates, KD kind of gets a little fluctuated because of your teammates that are helping out. Now that means you're winning, so I mean, is that so bad? I'm just saying I like more specific numbers that give me a better outlook. And oh, my mom's texting me, but give me a better outlook. So I like separating. Average damage I think is a great combat stat, and from a survival I like the percentage of wins. Obviously having a big sample size helps a lot too. So just giving you a background of what I'm looking at and what I'm thinking about in my head when it comes to looking at stats. We got 62 wins here, 162, that's going to be a lot, a good ratio there, 38%, yep, 79% on the top 10, 724 average damage, 19 most kills, 2,000, oh, we're going to start, and I don't want to do that, but thank you whoever that was joining in, I believe that was on Online Arcade, thank you so much. And as you can see here, we're about to begin. What's good, brother? Crusader says Faded Madman, thank you for tuning in. How do I get in? Says J-Rock Snipe. Sorry, I missed this. You get in by registering for our event, and then you can get the room codes going forward. This is not an open custom, so if you want to compete in this, you got to register for next week. We have a prize pool for this one, so again, it is well worth the signing up and competing, at least in my eyes. I'm a little biased because it is my event after all. Let me lower this a bit. But yeah, you guys got the gist. I think it's a pretty cool event, and I hope you guys do too. Up North Baby says CROC Gaming or Croc Gaming. Thank you for the follow, by the way, too. I did notice that a few minutes ago. And obviously Up North, a really solid squad. They've played in our events now for maybe the last 5 or 6 weeks. And they're a very good team, and I love seeing new teams come in. If you're a new team that you're thinking about joining in on this event, I cannot stress how much we would love that. All right, so let's take the music out. I don't know if that was too loud. Let me see how loud that is. Yeah, it's not loud. You're good. Let me see here. Savitar, our Grace D says you're not playing Savitar. I think Savitar's in. I think I noticed that name. Gen problem. Oh, of course, but I have 2 devices, says Savitar. Rich, let's go Omen Casuals. Omen's got the vote from Rich, and then you got Gracie saying, oh, I didn't see you. Let's go Savitar PUBG. Okay. So Miramar, obviously, first. There's a lot to go into Miramar. I think it's a really good map competitively. I like how big it is. I like how you have to really incorporate your surroundings with the cars and other ways of protecting yourself. There's a lot of open space, in which case you have to be able to get from point A to point A really quickly and hopefully safely. And so that is what a lot of these teams have to be thinking about after they drop, is to find a vehicle so they know that they're not going to be stuck there, at least running in the open to get to the next zone. But we'll keep an eye on all of that. We got, what, 64? Great. 64 people in this room. Definitely let me know who you're rooting for. We got some up north fans. We got 807 fans. Obviously Alpha. But yeah, if you have a team that you think and that you want to root for, because every bit helps. Rooting for them on stream just increases their chances of winning. It's just a true fact. Let them hear it. All right, so we got Alpha here. So let's see where they are in retrospect to other teams. I saw Team 19 above them, but I can't quite spot. Oh, there they are. So dropping down now. They might be a late drop in. They got to be careful. Looks like they're going for the car on the left. Let's see if this player can see him. I don't know if he has. He doesn't seem to have any weapon on him, so he can't really shoot, obviously. And this team is probably going to start heading out. Leprechaun on top. It looks like he's trying to shoot across as well. Can he get the hits? He's got the, again, I always forget the name of this gun. I don't know why. It's just this gun. It's because mostly I don't use it. But on the other retrospect, it's the new gun that you now have the ability to put a scope. Well, actually, you don't put a scope on it. A scope comes with it now. Shot fired with the mini. I think he might have got some good hits on him. You can see here his health dropped pretty well. But right now it's this kind of shooting back and dodging with the vehicle as well. They're passing Team 4 as well. Oh, that would have been a hell of a shot if you got a hit. That would be impressive. But there are players there too, and trying to hit them. Just trying to quick scope them. That's going to be nearly impossible at this speed in the direction they're heading. So off they go. They're going away from zone, but the first zone shouldn't hurt much, even if they get stuck in it. So shouldn't be too bad. Cutie Pie with the same gun in hand as well for the Goon Squad. Goon Squad, I think, is in second place when it comes to the overall results so far. We've gone through 2 weeks in this series. We got 2 more weeks coming up. So right now, that was Goon Squads. They're looking pretty good. Cassidy, Butters, Cutie Pie, and Lazy Bones as their team players. We got Team 7 on the other side of this. Let's take a look at them with Rambo, Paolo, and G9, a part of the OM team, Omen Casuals. So we'll see how well they can do together. Right now, they are at a disadvantage with having 3 people instead of 4, and they're also near a team of 4 that I said before is pretty good. They're so far at least in the top 3 or top 2 of the results in this one, so they got to be careful. Looking around, I think we got some good separation. That is not surprising for Miramar. As I said, it's a big map and a lot of places you can go to. Los Leones is one of those places. It's a big city, probably the biggest city of all of PUBG. And so I wouldn't be surprised if these 2 teams don't notice each other quite yet. You can see the distance between them. We got Lily, who's closest, but Lily, I think, is just going for loot right now and is going to continue moving on. We got Lily, Copy You, Starlight, and Madeline. And that's this for luxurious or luxury, I think. Luxurious? Could be luxurious. I'll take a look at the team list next time. But that is the first time I've seen that team name as far as these players. But these players I've seen before. I think they're just a new team now. Heading back over to El Pozo because this is the closest where teams are, so we'll kind of focus on that. That's generally going to be my rule of thumb here, is whoever's closest, that's where the action will probably be, and that's where we're going to go. Cutie Pie's heading over to the, I believe the Omen Casuals, and Rambo is passing by on the left side. Take a look at Paolo. Paolo trying to utilize the truck for protection. You might be able to see Cassidy, part of Goon Squad, on the left. 69 needs to heal up, and it looks like he's slowly doing that with the bandages, hoping for that to cut in quickly, as not getting pushed quite yet. You see Cutie Pie still back here, but not quite pushing forward. I think he's still mostly waiting on a teammate back there. Shots fired in distance. Rambo's getting hit hard, as he's trying to stay low on the silo now. Patience seems to be a virtue when it comes to the Goon Squad right now. We'll see if that is going to be the way it is going to be successful for them. They have gotten some good damage across. They got a knock before, and they obviously got some hits on Rambo. No hits yet on Goon Squad until... Oh, Omen got knocked out with a grenade inside the room here. You can see a push now from... Oh, Rambo's knocked as well on the backside. Paolo might be next on the board, and it is... Goon Squad executing this one really nicely. You can see Lazy Bones in the back there got the 6 o'clock shots. So beautiful work on the part of Goon Squad. And it was just, it seemed like they were just really executing everything they needed. Keep an eye on what these teams do, guys, especially if you are competitors in this game or whether you just play casual, whatever the case is. Keep an eye on these teams because they know what they're doing. And if you want to be successful, doesn't hurt to get some research on how these teams perform and maybe implementing them in your own gameplay. I think that'd be a great thing to try out. Every team has their own. What I notice whenever I watch scrims, every team has their own kind of thought process, their own kind of strategy. It's not always, one strategy does not fit all. That's kind of the reason why this game is so successful in the first place, is because you're able to do a lot of different things, and maybe you'll find the thing that is successful for your team and your team alone, and take advantage of that in the game compared to what other teams might find their way of success. But, as I said before, if you want to learn more about this game, it definitely is helpful to kind of see what these teams do and going forward from there, maybe incorporating some of what these teams do, thinking, oh, that worked really well, maybe it'll work for us kind of thing. Or maybe that thing did not work out at all and we would not be using that. That has probably happened a lot as well in these scrims, at least what I've noticed. North Explicit here. So this is obviously up north. The team I was talking about before, fairly new team compared to a lot of these other teams. They have competed like probably in the last 6 weeks, so not too bad. Let's go. Omen Casual says Rich. What's up, Crusader says Rich as well. Thank you for tuning in, man. And then Rudra says Win94. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? That might not be the last time I forget that gun's name, to be honest. I will try my best, though. The Win94. I see, even said it wrong again. I said Win98. 98 sounds like it should be that. That rolls off the tongue. I don't know why the word 98. I don't know what happened in 1998 for me. I was 8 years old, so don't have to do the math there. Just trying to think of what I did in 98 when I was 8 years old. That makes me think it would be 98. All right, Blunt Trauma Esports. They have 0 kills. I saw some guns on the ground, but I guess they're just exchanging there. The Sebast is in here. Send It, Shadesy, and we also have Nasty. They have nobody quite near them here so far. Team 16 might be getting pushed by a vehicle. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that is the same team. So that is why I'm over here. We got MO on the other side. So let's see. They are driving by. We got Blaze, Alpha, Zorro, and Shots. Seems like they're good to keep going. I don't see that they're going to run into enemies now. They were just trying to pass by Team 16, it seems, and seems successful in doing that. You got the Queens here with Otter, Exotic, and Koya. Usually they run a 4-person squad. Hopefully they'll have some extra people in the next match and a match after that. But right now they're going to try to do it duo style. There's a Scar there. Will he switch? No. Koya is going to stay with her Uzi. Oh, no. Was that a switch? Yeah. Oh, he jumped it. M24. Yeah, that was an M24. M24 is usually a good thing to have on this map. Bolt action weapons. But you can see here, she dropped it. We'll see if that works out. I think she opted for the Uzi and the Scar. 2 good medium to short range weaponry. We got, what do we have here? Skidsy, Jason, Chaos, and Aqua, part of the CC team. And I don't know where they're headed to, but they got some vehicles. I love these vehicles, man. These are the best vehicles in the game. And I wish they put them for every map, to be quite honest. But they don't, and that's okay, I guess. Sometimes maps need to have their own unique thing. Team 22, are you guys on top? Yeah, you guys are on top of another team. Where are the enemies? They're supposedly like right here. Purge is knocked, part of AAN, Anxiety. Saucy is knocked inside as well. This is not looking good for any of them right now. And he's just going to get punched out and shot. Just the double, I was going to say trifecta, but that doesn't make sense at all. Expo is hurt back here. FBO seems to be cutting in. Shots on the backside here. So I'm seeing Arc Archangel. I don't know why I always have a hard time with your name, man. Last time I had the same problem with your name. But if you're watching, I apologize for that. Team 18 still has a player, but I think he's knocked here. So let's see if that's true. Yes, he is. No, yes. I thought he was healing for a moment. And where's your teammate? Let's go and figure that out. You got, yeah, Finisher, who's driving. And Finisher, oh, he's gone. Yeah, he is out of there. What we're going to do is take a look at Team 22 right now, because there is another squad that's close, and I think something's going down because of it. Archangel is getting hurt, still having a hard time saying the name. But he's heading all the way down to his teammates. I think that should be fine for up north, at least for now. FBO seem to have spotted them, but they're not making a push either. You can see Insane, I think he was the one that was shooting across. Does not seem to be doing much after those shots, so probably going to continue doing his thing wherever he wants to go rather than pushing straight forward. Looking around, Team 6 is getting into zone right now. The zone should be changing soon. Yes, should be figuring out the next step soon enough. You can see there's 0 seconds on the bottom of my mini-map. That means that the zone is closing right now. And we'll see what the next zone does after. Sinister, Sinister, thank you for the for joining the stream. Heading over to Team 16 actually. Team 4 is here as well. Shots fired. Let's take a look at why. Blaze, I think, is trying to throw a grenade over to the other side. Willock made contact. It is way short. He does not have the arm. Baseball season is still down. MO shots. It looks like Sendit gets hit in the back, I think, with that knock from Blaze. And can they still get the shots up? It looks like shots is knocked. I saw a figment of smoke, but that is it. Yeah, for some reason smoke doesn't show up for me sometimes. I don't know why, but I think they're, yep, see, it showed up for a sec. But anyway, MO got the knockout here. They did get one player knocked on their own team, but no one got thirsted, so no harm, no foul for the most part. Looks like they're still dealing with the blue zone. It shouldn't hurt too much given how big the zone is. The smaller this zone gets, the harder this zone is going to hurt. But right now, it should be okay. They're just going to take the loot so they don't leave it there behind. Get some good stuff out of that. Heading to Team 10 because they're going to be driving on the road. They might pass by Team 15. 15 has the high hill on the right, so keep that in mind when Chaos passes by. Oh, no, going to the left, so he's going to not take the road anymore so he can get a better spot in his zone, I think. And maybe just take a corner here. Let's see what they'd opt for. A lot of teams, what they like to do is stay on the edge of zone. This will give you the new zone. So they're going to stay on the edge of this one, ready for it to change again. They also got these good hills here. Look at this. Coverage from the northwest side. The south side, even in the south end, you can see there's good hill action for protection. All they have to do is go prone. They're pretty safe. Oh, never mind, they're leaving. I was going to say, this is a great spot, but I guess they want some more loot too, so they're going to a compound there on the far side. Alpha is here. As I said before, they were the team on the right I was talking about. It looks like they might be shooting already. And they're shooting at Savitar, who's getting hit in the wide open. There's no way he's going to survive through that. I think he's going to get thirsty as well. And they're actually, yeah, there we go. I was like, they might not be hitting their target well, but there you go. It doesn't matter. They got it. So it looks like Skidsy, yeah, he's better off going away from that. He is out in the open if they kind of return fire that way. I would kind of hide these cars. They know there's an enemy in that direction, so I wouldn't keep the cars out here in this side. I'd probably put it behind the buildings, but that's just me. Moments recorded. Thank you for recording a moment, guys, in Omelet Arcade. Let's see what we got here. Dang Baby is not with Omen Casuals, says Rich. Goon Squad is a pretty good team. Rich says. All right. What do we have on Team 3? Vibes Glacier. We say Kazday, Yang Cherry, and Glacier shooting across at Alpha. Alpha seems to be getting sandwiched between two different teams, which is not what you want to do, especially when you've just lost a player like that. So Yang looks like he's trying to get on a higher part. Thought he was falling for a sec, but he's getting back up on this hill. He's going to have a good look down there and see if he can. I would kind of scope. He's got a mini with an 8. Is that an 8 or a 6? One of the two. Long range for sure. I don't think it's a 4. Yeah, it's an 8-time scope. So let's see if he can find them. I think he's looking, but he hasn't gotten an eye on them yet. Again, Alpha is in this area. What was that? Misfire, apparently. Trying to hit the wall. but they're just here. Excuse me. Looking around, Team 22 and Team 9, they might be close. Take a quick look on this. We might have to go back to see what the other activity was just a moment ago. But yeah, these teams seem to be getting closer and closer as well. You got Archangel here for up north. Seems to be closest to Goon Squad. Goon Squad might be shooting across as well. Yeah, shooting at Kawasaki on top of the cliff. I didn't realize there was somebody up there actually. Got some good shots on him, but not enough for a knock. And you can see here, he's probably healing up there. Yep, gets up to 100% health. So right now, they're going to probably, I bet Kawasaki's probably going to peek again, see if he can get a knock across the way. He knows where he's getting shot from, I bet. Let's see what his view is. So he's TPP viewing it as well. He has to be very careful. If he gets knocked, he's got to crawl his way back down. Hopefully he won't fall from fall damage on his way down either. But yeah, that's going to be his priority, is not to get knocked from up here. Oh, he's brought the car up. So that is a glitch, not a glitch, I would say. But it is something that is odd with this game, is that you can bring a car and go straight up these kind of cliff rocks type of things, as long as you cut it in the right way. So obviously, I don't think PUBG meant for this to be a thing where you can drive a car up here, but it is all legal, obviously, because it's part of the game. So learn about some new things about the game, and it can help you. It can certainly help you. Team 10. Back to CC, they have zone. They're pretty happy here. I thought there were some teams close by. It is still Alpha back here. And there was a team on their backside that was in the direction of the blue zone, but it looks like they left that spot. Thank you for joining in, Lil. I believe that was Skeeter. So Alpha is starting to cut in from zone. It looks like they are going to start running. Team 10 might be able to see them if they just look back over. They're going to be coming up that hill and around. Akbo, if he turns around, I think we'll be able to spot him out. They have no vehicle back here. So I think what they're going to have to do is run it in. Now, they're obviously cautious. They know they were getting shot from that direction, which is why they're trying to cut around. But right now, this is not looking good for Alpha. The curse seems to be real so far. Vibes with Cherry. It looks like they lost Glacier and Yang. They were a 4-man squad when we last saw them. So Haze and Cherry are now going to do it on their own. We'll see if they can and how long they can last. Maybe they'll get a victory just as a duo from this point. Team 9's in vehicles. Let's see where they're headed. Alright, they're heading away from the enemies. They're in the next zone, so they should be good. Ooh, I never realized this was here. Look at this ramp. I didn't know there was a landing ramp and a launch ramp put together. I'm going to have to try that. I love how they implemented ramps in this game. This makes things a little bit more fun in the game. It has nothing to do with competitive gaming, though. Team 10, as I said, they're heading into zone. Actually, Skidsy, Jason, Chaos, and Aqua, they have 1 kill, but all 4 of their players are alive. You can see they're just probably going to take this place, edge of zone. A lot of teams like to do that. It is more of a safe way to do things, especially when you have no idea what's in front of you. Because you're not taking too much of a risk to figure out. The more you drive, the longer you drive, the more likely you'll spot an enemy. The problem with taking the edges of zone, obviously, is that you're letting other teams take the middle. And when you let other teams make the middle, you're losing that opportunity to, when you go into zone again, to have a place for it. So if you're taking edge, you're most likely not going to have the next zone. You're going to constantly be out in the open, and the longer you wait to get into the middle, the easier it is for other teams to spot you in the vehicles as you're trying to cut in. That is a weakness of edge play, but it is usually good shots, and there it is. I think that was Team LL Rejects there. Well done, taking them out for Ape, Noble Ace, and Enox. So this is, I believe, Noble 9, I believe? Let me see. This was Noble 6. Noble 6 is their team name. PUBG Zengen, sorry about that. Let's go 807. Croc says let's go up north. Not not a comp player. I'm casual, says Zangan. What do we have over here? Blaze, Nitro. The rest of the team, Blaze. Wait. Team 6 is trying to get into zone. And they're going to... Yeah, there's Blaze right there. So 807. It looks like they're stalking, seeing if they can cut in that direction. Did they notice that Team 17 is over there for Team Blaze? We will see. It looks like they're just right now gathering information first, seeing if there's people there. Wolfie, Vert, and Liddy on the backside looking in as well from a higher standpoint. It doesn't seem like they're... Oh, not now. It doesn't seem like Blaze is really trying to peek in that direction. They're looking more towards center zone rather than away at the edge behind them, which could let Team 6 cut in without any issue. Right now, that seems to be the case. You can see here Julian looking toward the inner parts of the circle, but they kind of look back. And this would be a great opportunity for 807 to cut in now and really surprise the enemy. They will probably not notice them coming in at this point. They're just not focused on their behind yet. Maybe Nitro is? No, not even Nitro. So none of them are. We'll probably come back to that unless 807 makes a big push quickly. But right now, Team 11 seems to be cutting right at Team 3. And there's the shots. There's a lot of shots against Demo. He gets in the car. The blue zone seems to be affecting. And we'll see what he can do. Good shot from the top as he guts to the top. His driver was taken down, though. Or whoever was in the vehicle with him was taken down. Hasday's on the other side for vibes. I think Hasday's the only one left, too, on his squad. They lost the game earlier. Now the shots on Vex. He needs to get that done because now he's going to be wide open on that right side. This is going to be really problematic, actually, for Hasday. Vex should be able to get out and shoot back. He's not doing that, which is very surprising, but that is just the option he's taking. So Hasday does gain some life now. I guess not having to worry about his right side. MO still has Varys and Alex up top. And I'm really surprised Hasday's not getting shot from the side. Look, he's wide open to Vex's angle. Vex knows that there's an enemy here. He was just getting shot from that, but he's not opting to look. So Varys and Alex are going to try to push this together. Looks like a teammate was thirsted in that smoke as he tried to make it over to Hasday. Vibes is in the good. I mean, he's not in the blue zone. Varys and Alex are, so that 2v1 makes it a little bit easier, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. We've got a little bit on the right here. Shots fired from Hasday. He's trying to hit this vehicle with everything he has, but he could not quite get any major hits to vital organs, at least for now. Trying to handle that recoil when they get farther and farther away can be difficult. There's a vehicle there. He's going to grab his teammate's loot as well. Still, Vex is down there. He is not peeking at Hasday. And that is just letting him go. So Vibes, I know they lost a player, but things could have been a lot worse in that scenario, and they're going to be able to continue unless Hasday gets stuck somewhere along the way. We're going to head back over to here because I know this is going to be a battle soon enough, and yet they haven't pushed Team 17. They're being very cautious. So this is 807 looking at Blaze. The blue zone is starting to close again, so will Blaze need to cut in as well. Looks like they are starting to take their vehicles. So 807, I think what they were doing is playing this as safely as possible. Not going to be cutting and battling Blaze at that moment. Blaze, oh, that's not looking good at all. Gets knocked out of the vehicle, so does his teammate as they do cartwheels down the hill. And there's a Thurston play. 2 members of Blaze are out. 2 members still alive back here. And they are still in the compound. Actually, 807 has vehicles, and they are starting to rotate around as well. Not sure if they're getting shot from the top. But right now, we got Enox looking around. Apparently not seeing the enemies that were just driving by on the right here. Wolfie's front of that pack. And there's a shot. So maybe you got a hit on Wolfie. Possibly the health is that way. Extra shots there. Almost getting the knock. Wolfie goes straight to the prone bed behind the hill. Teammates are going to come around as well. Shot still fired on them. And there's the knock that they're looking for. It looks like JCR8 was able to get Liddy. Let's see the bolt action. Can it work out? Blood getting hit hard. And that was from Enox from the side there. Trying to hit him down. Thurston, whoever they can spot, they will shoot at. But there's a hill giving enough cover for Wolfie to throw the smoke and probably go for that revival. They got a car. Are they pushing it right now? I guess that makes a lot of sense to do. They are close enough and they have vehicles. They just got to make sure not to crash it. But right now, Wolfie and the rest are trying to survive. Wolfie is Wolfie got the revive. on Liddy. Liddy needs to heal, but he's probably going to go straight to shoot right away. I don't know if this is good, though. Liddy's staying low. Is that going to be good enough? Molly was thrown perfectly, actually. Oh, no, that was from Ape. He threw a Molly against himself. I don't know why he did that, but he gets out of there not taking any damage. Another throw. This one seems to be a grenade. Yes, it does get Liddy, who had very little health to begin with. Another grenade seems to be cutting over to Wolfie. Gets a lot of damage on her. Can she survive? Their health is not indicating it will work, and no. 807 is out of this one. Ape actually gets knocked. I'm not even sure how that even happened. Maybe it was Wolfie. And then teammates from the top for Noble 6 was able to get the last kill on Wolfie. Regardless, 807 is out. Noble seems to have taken the win. We got Lily, Copy You, Starlight, and Madeline still alive. All 4 of them on the same team with 2 kills on the board. 25 people alive left. FBO Riser is knocked. Bird, he is knocked. It looks like just got revived, actually, by Insane. Insane's going for the next one to revive, being the doctor of the group right now. Team 22 with Up North throwing apparently something. Grenades, throwables, some sort to the top there. Looks like a smoke, I believe. And then we got MO, who apparently, yeah, Vex has been spotted. He's going to get behind here, but not get away from the gunshots. Smokes is not hard cover, and that is not going to work. So Vex doesn't get picked up. I don't think he will get picked up. Blue Zone's cutting in. Various wants to make sure he can get into zone. So I think Vex is on his own there, and will probably be taken down by the Blue Zone itself for the rest of his health. Alex is on top. We'll see where that takes him. There's Goon Squad up there. Shots fired apparently. Alex gets knocked right away, and that seemed to be by Lazy Bones. Various is on the other side. He's going to throw a grenade just to make sure that he can get that thirst. Blue Zone is really affecting Various, so gets the heal for Various. So we'll see how long that can last. Yeah, Lazy Bones spots him too. A good shot, not a knock though. Various still working the Blue Zone, and actually that is it. Blue Zone took a lot of damage right away, actually, and took him out. So that is it for that squad. Great job for Lazy Bones, as he played that one pretty perfectly, if I do say so myself. Up North has Team 9 next to them still. Goon Squad seems to be there. That is part of Lazy Bones' squad. He's just on the right, farther side, down on the right for Goon Squad. While Up North seems to be compacted together. They have a good rock formation to work with. Very hard cover here for them. Same for Goon Squad, but they have to cut into zone. Actually, both teams need to cut into zone somehow, some way. Shots fired on the other side of the map. We'll see if that is anything we need to spot right away. So far, it doesn't seem to be anything hardcore. Goon Squad might be, yeah, he's taking shots with the Win 94, I do remember. And we'll see if he can get some good hits. It looks like he's shooting every now and then. We can't hear for some reason. Sometimes spectate mode can be a cruel mystery. But yeah, you can see he's taking shots. We just can't see it. Goon Squad's taking shots across the way. Looks like had some people out in the open to take shots at. Apparently they took some hard cover after. But yeah, Goon Squad needs to cut into zone. They probably are realizing that now. You can see their vehicles are starting to move, getting ready to go. Oh, that was not intended. That was not an intentional grenade throw. You can see he moved away. He's like, oh no. But grenade thrown on top. That was a good throw, actually, but not getting any damage across. Looks like too long for cooking there. Throwables are so key in this game. It makes a lot of sense to carry them, and obviously makes a lot more sense to use them. So that way you don't actually have to peek. You can actually get knocked without ever showing yourself to the enemy. But that burn, I guess that was a molly, probably from Team 22 here on the bottom for Up North. Let's see if they can get some extra shots in play. FBO is all on that other side of the hill there, a little bit on the crease side. And that is why Up North is having such a hard time shooting at them. They have some hard cover, and if they push up, there's got to be a lot of open space for them to do so. Birdie's kind of in the smoke, cannot really peek. So maybe it would have been a great idea to push at that moment. Birdie's probably going to try to grab some loot in that box and maybe look over at Up North, but so far, not so much. Insane just got knocked by a grenade from a Goon Squad player. It looks like Cassidy was the culprit. Looks like he's going to try another, and that took a lot of damage, but not a knockout. So Goon Squad is right over there, by the way, and it looks like Butters was getting awfully close to Up North, but does not make the full push there. So Up North on the bottom of our screen, Goon Squad on the top right. It does look like FBO just lost another player there who was knocked. Looks like the rest was taken down by time. Birdie is still at the car, just kind of using the protection as much as possible. There's Kawasaki cutting in closer and takes him down. So up north, volley being thrown in their direction. On the left side, caused by MO, Kawasaki. Left side, Cassidy jumps down, gets one, gets two. Oh my lord, Cassidy comes in like Superman, dropping down and taking names there. So Cassidy's going to try to heal in, slowly creeping in. Goon Squad does have a player knocked on the right, so I bet they're going to kind of wait for that and then move forward from there, figuring out what the next gameplay is. On the other side, seems to be more, yeah, I was going to say, seems to be the battle, and that was the battle. We've got two teams left now, MO and Goon Squad, and let's see how they fare. So they're pretty much on opposite sides of this rock formation. Goon Squad seems to be making an aggressive push here. Alpha's starting to get the first shots. Beautiful work. Might have had some help there from shots as well on the backside. So right now they started off strong. Goon Squad, I think they wanted to try to play that over aggressive. Oh, I hope that's not a grenade. It was, but luckily it does not hit Alpha. That would have been really detrimental. Extra throws down. Doesn't seem like making contact with Alpha as he backs away. So kind of guerrilla warfare as part of MO's perspective, as they got a knockout, a thirst, and moving on to the next side. It does seem like Goon Squad is opting to try the same thing, but the blue zone is too much on that side. They cannot do that. Goon Squad seems to be in the worst spot now, and there's only one way around it, unless they can get up here, which would be very good, but I don't think they can. And they're trying, but they can't quite do that. They're going to have to go through this way, and MO should realize that this is the only direction they have to go, so they're going to focus on it. Ooh, that was a good one. Getting Alpha just a tad, a bit, so you can see half health for Alpha. Good one, but not quite a finisher there. PewDiePie gets knocked. Great start for Shots perspective. Shots and Butters gets knocked as well. Lazy Bone's the only one left. Lazy was doing a great job flanking before, but that is not going to happen this time around. There was no way to flank anyway, and MO comes in with the finishing touch. So that's the first match, guys. We got two more coming up. Don't go anywhere for that. We're going to show the results here, and then we're going to start talking about PUBG and whatever you guys want to talk about. Write it down now, so I will be ready to respond when I'm done with this part. So we got a lot of kills for MO. Shots got 6 of them, 5 apiece for Alpha and Blaze, 1 for Zoro. That's going to be a team total of 5, 6, 7, 17 kills. So double digits, first place. They're looking pretty solid for tonight. Goon Squad, as I said, they have a top 2. I think they have second place total for the total results so far this month. So the fact that they got second with this many kills is definitely going to help their cause. 7 from PewDiePie, 1 for Butters, 4 apiece for Lazy Bones and Cassidy. That's going to be a team total of 16 kills. And then we got I believe it's Luxurious. I'm going to have to look back at that. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. We got 3 total kills for them. Madeline with 2, 1 for Starlight. First time we're seeing them as a team, but not the first time we're seeing them as individuals. We've definitely seen them compete before. Up north with 5 total kills. Archangel getting 2 with Kawasaki as well. FBO comes in with 3 kills just from Insane. We got Noble coming in with 7 from Ape and 2 apiece from the rest, so that's a team total 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kills, double digits, 6th place. MO comes in with 1 from Veris, the other MO team. We got CC coming in with 1 kill from Aqua. 807 with 0. We got Vibes with 1 kill from Sherry. We got Blaze here as well with 0 kills. Alpha with 0. Queen's coming in with 0 kills. LL Rejects with 0. Anxiety with 0. We got here BTE with 0. And last but not least, OM with 0. So that is what we got so far. Don't go anywhere because we're going to get some more results or more games in play soon enough. Rikra, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the follow, by the way. It says Skidsy OP. I love you, Skidsy. And that is definitely a fan of the squad there. I picked your stream over PMPL, of course. Thank you, Outcast Brownie. Appreciate that. Of course. I mean, this is definitely like 10 times better than any commentary you'll hear on PMPL, obviously. I'm going to go with Clan Archie. Clan Archie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it on Twitter. If you guys are following me on YouTube, following me on Arcade, thank you so much. Sometimes it doesn't show up. If it has shown up and I just haven't seen it, apologize for that too. I do want to make sure that you guys are heard, so I just want to say thank you right away. If you do enjoy, make sure to leave a follow and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up on YouTube. That helps me out. But yeah, we're going to keep going with everybody and what everyone's saying. Goon Squad is pretty good, says Rich. Of course they are. They have been doing very well in our scrims, not only in this particular series, but in past series as well. And it looks like the room is open, so all the teams that are watching, make sure to head into the room right now and get yourself settled in. I always say, get in first and then join the stream after, because that way, in case you get kicked out by the system for some reason, then you can hop right back in, not have to rush or anything like that. You can do it at your own leisurely time. Speaking of leisure, I do want to see what that team name is. It's like Luxurious. I was right. I did say luxurious first. All right. So Luxurious, team slot 14 there. So that is that new team, but players we've definitely seen compete before. All these are teams that are competing. So if you think one of these teams is going to continue to win, what did we have last night? MO won the last match. I forgot which MO. There is Might Out. You see on there, team slot 4. And then you also have, what was the other MO team? I know there's another MO team in here. I just can't think of it. But yeah, a Mindless Outlaw there on team slot 11. So I'm not sure which one of those took it. They both have MO as their tag, but we can probably tell when they head into the room which one it was. I see MO Blaze with team slot 4. Was that the same MO? I think so. I think it was team slot 4's MO, which means Might Out. If I'm wrong, if Mindless Outlaws won that one, I would love to hear from you guys to correct me, all right? Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work out for me. Thank you guys for all tuning in. It is great to have you guys. If you guys do enjoy, let me know. I want to hear from you guys, your thoughts, what's going on with your night. If you guys have things you want to talk about PUBG, things about in your personal life, just you want to vent, whatever the case is, I'm here for you. I'm an ear or an eye, I guess, because I can only read what you guys are saying. But I'll be an eye for you guys. So yeah, just let me know if you have any thoughts. It doesn't have to be about PUBG. I always say that because it can be stuff that you're just going on and definitely won't be helpful. Blah, blah, blah. Leon or Zide Leon, thank you for the saying hello. Noob Jr. says hello as well. Hi to you. Says hi, bro, in particular. Thank you for capturing moments, guys, too. I appreciate that. I always take a look and see what happened there. Why did you capture that one? Just to see what it was about. Mo Rudra says... gives a happy smiley face. Thank you for tuning in, Rudra. What do we got? What do we have? Let me play some music. The next song. We might have an ad. Let's see. No ad. We're good. We're solid. How's the PMPL going, by the way? Anyone? I saw that you chose PMPL over mine. Did you see what was going on there? Is it interesting tonight? Anything I should know? Senator Gaming, thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier. Appreciate that. 23 minutes ago, you did that. And oh, I got one skip frame for 16%. Hopefully, you guys aren't experiencing anything too bad. If you guys are, I don't know what I can try to fix it, see if I can with anything in particular. There's always something I can delete, but I like to keep as much up without losing frames anyway. Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of said this in the beginning, but for all of you new people who are tuning in, maybe for the first time, if you guys don't already know, if you want to learn about this event, you want to join this event, you can go to our Discord and sign up for next week. We'll be opening up registration after this scrim. It's going to be the first 25 teams that are registered and confirmed. They will take the spot. If you have any questions at all about literally anything, pretty much Discord is where it's at. If you want to just message me here in chat, feel free. I'll definitely answer because that's what I'm here for. But if you want to like have a dialogue with me, I can definitely do that in DMs in Discord or on our channel. Don't read my name, please. I just did. Someone just gave me a follow. First thing I do when anyone follows me, at least when I notice it, is I read it. It says, "Don't read my name, please." Well, you know, it's just my thing. You know, I want to give you a shout out. That's just my thing. So, I mean, technically, I'm assuming your name is not really "Don't read my name." So, I mean, did I really read your name? Is a good question. Yeah, what I was gonna do, just posting something in Discord actually right now, in case people don't know the stream is on. Just gonna put it out there for people. Okay. Okay. Oh, we had another skip frame. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to lower. What are we doing here? Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna take out Discord. All right. Usually I keep Discord in the back just in case. We are experiencing some skip frames, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna try to minimize that. And there you go. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. Sometimes people who are watching don't actually notice the skip frames. It's just that my OBS or the thing that I use to broadcast is telling me there are skip frames. Uzi Killer B, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys are feeling any sort of way, let me know. I hope everyone's being safe out there with COVID-19 still. That is still a big issue. People are still dealing with that on a daily basis. I think in a lot of states it's still being worse and worse. Some states are doing better. But I think majority of states, if I'm not mistaken, are actually increasing in their kill death count. So hopefully, you know, we'll have a better outcomes in the future. But right now, you know, just because we have other current events going on that might be seem to overshadow COVID, I definitely want people to understand that they still need to be safe and take those procedures or processes like you were doing just a few weeks ago and still implementing them today. Lazy Bones, thank you for the follow too. Good job, Lazy Bones, as well. You did great. I saw you guys get second place, and in particular, you did very well. Saw a lot of flanks from you. Flanks is such a good idea in PUBG, and I know a lot of teams don't like to. I think most teams who understand the game think flanks is a very necessary role, but a lot of teams, what they like to, they don't like to flank. Now, it's not a, I shouldn't say, because any strategy that you implement in PUBG, there's going to be some positives, there's going to be some negatives involved. With the flank in particular, the positive is you can get a different angle and get better information on what's going on, so you can let your teammates know what's going on as well. So information and a different angle to get good shots on enemies. The negatives of flanking is if you are spotted and you are knocked, your teammates will not be able to pick you up easily because given that you are in a flank position, you're away from your teammates, they're going to have to go marching through the storm in order to get to you. So that is the negative of flanking. It is, I think, worth flanking many times. There's going to be times where you don't want to, but many times it makes a lot of sense. And let me change this song. I'm not a big fan of this song. I like the beat, actually. I'm not a big fan of this song. Oh, wait. Hit the wrong thing. There we go. But what are your thoughts on flanking, by the way, guys? It makes a lot of sense to do. Do you only implement it in very, very small percentages of your gameplay? Or is it something more intertwined that you do it pretty much throughout the game? I know that people have different thoughts on that. Fanny, thank you for joining us, says, ooey, ooey. Would you like to see ATP end these customs, says Flashy YouTube? Of course, I would love to see any team end these customs. We are, you probably know Flashy more than anyone though, that we accept pretty much every team. Unless they're a banned team for any particular reason, with banned players anyway, we accept every team. We want to bring in not only pro teams, like any other clan or any other tournament organizer would, we also want to bring in competitive teams that aren't pros, who are trying to make a bigger name for themselves, who are trying to get better, who are trying to make those bigger tournaments, maybe get invited to those by saying, hey, we're doing really well in the Naked Riot, or for some reason. And then also, we want to have people who probably have never played comp, who probably have just starting to get involved in esports, not understanding necessarily what it's all about, but they're trying to learn about it. And that's all those 3 types of groups are what we're trying to hit, because we're trying to grow the community. That's our main goal. Grow the community in PUBG Mobile, especially on the esports side. There's a lot of casual players out there. There's a lot of people who love playing this game, but I think a majority of people don't even know that there's an esports side to this game. Even though it's very popular, I think most people don't know about it. So if you want to get involved by watching the stream and you're thinking, maybe this is something I want to do, you can certainly head over to our Discord and sign up a squad right now. You don't have to be a tag. You don't have to have a tag. You don't have to be a part of a clan. You can just compete. Juliana, thank you, or Giuliani, thank you for the follow too. Butters, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, I said a lot there. Let me get back into the mindset of PUBG Mobile Battle as we're about to as people are about to jump off this plane. What I like to picture in my head, though, when it comes to me being in the plane as a spectator, is like I'm like a news reporter, you know, like I have like a news camera guy, and we're all gonna jump out, like, you know, like in a war zone. I know this is not necessarily funny, I guess, but in like a war zone, you have people who are obviously like army guys, you know, ready to go, and then you also have like the camera crew who like are putting themselves in danger like without anything. That's what I feel like in this one. I'm trying to be very, very cautious of my wordage here. I don't really feel like I'm in danger like that, but I'm just saying that's the picture that I get when it comes to me being the spectator. Watching everyone play. I'm like the guy behind the tree with the camera looking while everyone else has guns shooting at each other. Aladine, thank you for the or just saying follow me. All right, no worries. I try to follow everybody who follows me. Not necessarily successful in that endeavor, but I'll try to after that. Thank you for the follow too. All right, so you did it too. Let's see. Team 22 is close to an enemy, and I'm thinking they're probably heading to Kameshki. Kameshki's kind of far for this plane line, so I'm thinking they're probably going to land in the open unless they decide to venture off. You can see here up north is actually seeming to drop down now, and they're probably going to take some of the buildings here before Kameshki. Team 10 seems to be going straight over there. Any other drops right away? We got LL here, LL Rejects with military base. That's going to be a lot of good loot. Primorsk with Queens. That's going to be a lot of good loot for themselves as well. Pachinki has been taken by Noble 6, so they have that spot to themselves. FBO has separated. I bet they're going to take... They've been taking different houses. But Team 17 has a vehicle, and they're going right through enemy territory. I don't think they're going to get shot at unless Butters gets some good shots here. And there he is. He's trying to hit him with a shotgun. Love it. If he was able to get a knock with that shotgun, I would be impressed, man. I'd be like, no freaking way. But right now, we got Goofy here. Oh boy, Goofy is driving like a goofball right now. And he's got, look at his ears are coming out of the freaking hood of the car. I guess that's okay. He's dropped off a teammate at Rozhog, which, to be honest, is quite interesting, because I can see here the rest are moving down the street, and he's going to be left there on his own. So they're intentionally doing that. Not a lot of teams would intentionally separate that far. Celeste saying, hey, Crusader. Hey, thank you, Celeste, for opening these rooms. Here's MO, Skittles, Berries, Ice, and Vex. I think this wasn't the team that won it all. This one should be Mindless Outlaws, if I'm not mistaken. They have Team 3 next to them. So let's see how that plays out. Here's Cherry for Vibes Esports. Or is it Vibes Gaming? I think it's Vibes Esports. But yeah, they're going to be facing up against Team 11. It seems inevitable at this point. Thank you for joining the stream, Young Mountain. Is there an older mountain and a younger mountain? Yang on the left. He's probably, yeah, he is trying to TPP view the enemies in front. He probably hears them. He just saw Vex open that door. So you kind of eye on him. Will he take shots early? He has an M16 and no helmet. And I think his other gun is also an M16. My thoughts on the M16, great for sniper if you want to utilize it. Oh, good shots there. And Vex is getting hit. One more shot. That's all he needs. Could not get it, and he will be able to survive. So that was that could have been an interesting turning point in this one. Shots in the back here. Skittles trying to get out of the window, but as he was doing that, getting hammered by Sherry. So Cherry will get that nicely wrapped up. He didn't lose a single inch of health. It looks like the enemy was trying to use that shotgun, but could not quite get it done. Varys was on that side. It looks like was not shot at all. Let's see how this one plays out. Shots over. Ooh, Cherry almost got knocked out here. Barely any health. Emo is not pushing. I think they're a little bit weary of if they push, what will happen. Might get shot on the side there. You see Hasday probably keeping an eye on that road. So if they ever do try to pass by, Hasday's probably going to get up and start to shoot. But we'll see if that does occur. Vex is on that left there. Yang gets knocked out by his own grenade. I just see that in the kill feed. What? Yang Yang just got taken out. But luckily, Emo had no idea. I don't think, even if they had an idea that he got knocked, they're all kind of far away. So that will give time for Emo to do whatever they want back there. Maybe loot some more. But Yang should be able to get picked up without a problem. How do you grenade yourself? You must have hit like a window or windowsill or something. I don't know. Alright, let's focus around. I do see Yasnaya being taken by a few teams. Yasnaya, another very big city. Similar to Los Leones in a way, where teams probably won't know each other are there until they get really up close and personal. So I don't think Team 7 or 16 know particularly that they're around. 807's heading up there as well. This is going to be a packed north part of Circle. And you can see, let's see where 807 heads to. If they head straight to Yaz, they're probably going to find an enemy as they drive through it, if they do decide to do that. It doesn't, oh, they are going more north than that actually. Team 22's on this road. Let's see if they hear the cars coming by. I guess not. 807 continues to move along. Oh, hit a rock. Alright. So Team 11, Team 3, there are... Oh, no. Team 19. Well, there is a death here. They got 2 kills. Alright. Well, good job from LL Rejects. I really wish I saw it. But they get the win here. Let's focus on the other parts around now. Back over to Team 11. This is the closest battle right now, and this one's probably going to be where we'll see most things. Oh, alright, so prone game from Hasday and Yang. Vex is on the left, seems to be taking the hilltop. Shots fired already from his teammates. Maybe on Cherry on the left. So they are on top of that roof and maybe spotting out Vex right now, but they aren't shooting at him. Oh, they are shooting at him. He's losing health. I didn't see the bullet sliding through until now, so Vex is going to try to go prone here and heal. Seems to have worked so far, and off he goes. That seems to be a safe distance now. So both players need to head out, but we're going to head over here. He has a pan in hand. Why? Do you not have a gun that has any ammo on your back? You have 2 guns. Let's see. Oh, he does have 30 rounds with his Scar at least anyway, so he's got ammunition. Team 18 was the one close by. It looks like this is Anxiety, and they are going to decide to drive out of this position. We got 2 players here. 3rd player actually in the back seat as well. And off they go. Yang is a girl. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, well, that's a dangerous roll. Sali, thank you for joining the stream. I'll try to remember the Yang thing. I always have terrible figuring of whether a person's a boy or a girl. Sali, thank you, or Sali. I'm gonna go with Sali. Thank you for joining and saying hello. Luxurious is in front, and he's heading straight over to them. Probably will see them right now. And yep, there they are. They're in the 3-wheeler, and they just missed that one. Are they going to go back, or are they going to continue moving along? It looks like they're opting to keep moving along. Oh, there's a good shot, and the car is actually taking a lot of damage, starting to smoke now. We'll see how long that will last. Seems to be good. Where are they in retrospect to others? Not quite close. So yeah, these are 2 enemy teams, by the way, and it looks like Wolfie is pushing against Chaos right now. We've got to be careful. Chaos might be pushing them to teammates. And this is not going to look good for Wolfie. I don't know. Obviously, there should be shots on Wolfie here. But it looks like, yep, there's the shots. The tires taken out with extra hits. And Wolfie apparently will continue, no longer going for that chase. Teammates on the other side, see, they're going around it or going through it. Let's see it. It looks like they're going around technically. They will be spotted. Vert gets out of the car. I think he wants to take this car. But nobody. Oh, yep. That's a dangerous move there. This car is, one of the cars is going to explode. Oh, shot under the car as Vert gets taken down. Kind of surprised by that one, but this, apparently that's what happened. And Vert will try to hide behind the vehicle as well. Vert is trying to hide behind the tire. You can see here shots every now and then just under the vehicle. But all they have to do is blow up this car, and that will be it for Vert. Vert is trying to back away as well. Will teammates come back is the other question. They do blow it up. Chaos is pushing. That should be it for Vert. I don't see any teammates coming through here. And he's going to play a little ring around the rosy, which won't last much long, or will last long at all. Tool says hello. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Team 15 and Team 13 are fairly close. Celeste, thank you for saying hello as well, Tim. I love how clean the stream looks. Perfect, man. Thank you for letting me know that's clean. That helps me out figuring things about this stream anyway. Let's take a look at YouTube. FaZe Clay's official. What is the code and password? This is a closed custom room. So if you want to compete in this, all you gotta do is register your squad and you can compete. We do have Monday open customs, so if you want to compete in those, you don't need to register, but there's no prize pool for that. If you want to get a prize pool for $80, that is gonna be, you have to register for our events. I see Mo here. He is probably driving. Ice is going to get knocked. There's no way he was going to survive through that. And it looks like Veres comes out, maybe throwing a smoke to Ice. But I'm surprised Ice isn't getting thirsted, to be quite honest. Veres needed to throw a smoke first. That was probably what he needed to do first. Probably would have died anyway. The smoke probably wouldn't have made... came out yet quick enough before that thirst was to occur. But still, that was the decision that Veres needed to make first. At least to make it possible. So now you have a DP for Veres. He's got Vex behind him, which is a teammate. But apparently, even when he looked back, he was getting shot at like that. So apparently through this opening or some sort. But Luxurious is looking good. 0 deaths, 1 kill so far. It looks like Noble's got a knockout on one of the LL players. Let's see if we can find where that can possibly be. I don't see anyone that close. But Team 3 is cutting in. There they are, driving by. And they're going to continue. No shots on them from there. But they should be able to get shots here. Yeah, knocked is Yang Yang. She is taken down. Let's see what the rest can do. Vibes has they. And Cherry. Shots on Vex. Vex is trying to head out. Looks like he is sort of successful. His health is looking pretty bad. The enemies is though right there on the right. You can see here Vex. Yeah, just peace out, man. Gotta go. Don't stick around trying to pick up your teammate. To be honest, I don't think that would have been the good play. So I think it was worth leaving Veres. At least for now. Maybe you can heal up and come back. Oh, he got knocked on this side. How is that happening? Wow, what a hell of a shot from Vibes if this is what you got. So I honestly left Vex thinking, all right, he's good. And apparently not. Apparently they got one last hit on Vex. And right before, just missing the house. That is a rough one. Bad luck there. And really great shots as well from Vibes. So he's got a VSS. There is an enemy on the right. At least that was driving. I don't see him anymore. Obviously, Veres is close, but Veres is more on the defensive side. What are you doing? Whoa, how is this working? How does this make sense? There is enemies. Oh, so obviously 2 players from Lux left that building. They drove to the right. I think thinks that there's no one left in that building. Luckily, they're not. There we go. Okay. So it was a really great move from Lux, actually, Luxurious, to do that. Now, they have a vehicle too. It's a three-wheeler, so not very safe vehicle to use, but still they have a vehicle they can use. Copy U is going for that drop. I mean, for that crate. I guess it needs more loot. And Vibes is going away, so I was going to say they are going away. Never mind. They're heading right back over. And they crash it here. I don't know why, but they did do that. And they're going for some loot boxes here. Luxurious isn't taking these shots yet. Hasday seems to be okay. Still good. Copy U is starting to drive off. Luxuria, I believe that's how you pronounce that, is still playing in the building. Shots fired, so that should let Luxuria know, hey, I gotta look and shoot. Copy U gets knocked. And the VSS work is gonna thirst him out. So, not really the helpful one there on the left there. I mean, the long term, I guess that kind of makes sense. But you had to, I mean, because now they don't know that Luxuria is here. Maybe she's AFK as well. I don't know about that. Could be AFK away from keyboard, but I guess away from mobile device would be more accurate. Starlight is knocked. Team 7 seems to be the cause. Paolo's trying to get the thirst and does. Team 14 still has a player left running away. So yeah, that might have been what happened. So 2 players left with a vehicle for Luxurious from that building, and maybe one stayed in case they were going to come back into the game. Apparently that person has not come back from the game, as far as I can tell. Let's see if he's still there. So it hasn't come back from the game and will be overrun from the blue zone now. So I think they were just hoping that that player would be back. Just did not happen. Team 7 and Team 14. You can see Team 7 is continuing to push this. They did get that knock. And a thirst, too. Madeline is up there for Team Luxurious. So there's Madeline. They're going straight at Madeline. So Madeline was driving in this direction. It seems like they're just heading more straight to the middle zone. We'll see if this works out, though. Looks like Cheetah is there on the left. Looking at the two-story, two buildings. Where's Cheetah going? I don't know about that. Did they really spot Madeline out from here? I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to make a quick thought process. I will look into that. But that was odd in my view. If anyone else thought so too, let me know. I don't want to make any assumptions. Don't shout them out and say, hey, they are cheating or whatever. But I do want to kind of learn more about that. So if you guys have thoughts that make sense about how they spotted Madeline out, I'd love to hear it. Anxiety, Finisher, Saucy Boy, Purge, all in the house. Let's see what they can do. You got Archangel with Explicit, Quash, and Kawasaki. What else we got here? Team 6 is cutting into zone. They're going to be nicely placed into zone. All they have to do is take any of the buildings, and they're good for now. Team 18, I was trying to head over to one of the players anyway for Team 18. They're driving by Team 7. Looks like Anxiety Finisher is going to keep going and toward the new part of zone, at least for the north part of the new zone. We got SRZ. I'm going to go with Enox. With Noble Ace still alive. JCR Ape and JD Smooth are out. I believe JCR Ape had the most kills on this Noble team last match. But it looks like that won't be the case this time unless you had a crazy amount already. Team 18, you guys still close to enemies? Seems like it. Heading straight over to Chaos' side. Let's see if that works out. shots fired. Finisher getting hit hard. Gets taken down in the buggy. So that will not last long. And Chaos is, well, Finisher's going to survive a little bit longer. Trying to use the trees and buggy for cover. I don't know how long that will last. You can see the push now from Chaos is occurring as he's in a bike and stops by to say hello and goodbye. Teammate is over here, heading straight to Chaos. The car's not looking too good, so they're probably going to stop this. Zombies get out. Shots fired on the bike. Can they get the knockout? Super close. No, gets away. Nice try, but no cigar as it gets over the hill. Head over to Team 3 with vibes. PUBG Zangan said, love how Goon Squad had to bring in a new player. Shake my head, such a shame. Who's a new player? Oh, Lovely Bones. I love how clean the stream is. Yeah, I believe that is the new player that they brought in. As long as you register, you're set. You can register whoever you like on your squad. That'll work. Young CD God, thank you for joining the stream. Up north, we haven't seen much of up north. It makes sense, they have 0 kills, but they're all live still. Explicit, Quash, Archangel, and Kawasaki. There's Team 7 cutting in. They're a little separated, but nonetheless, they're heading straight over here. So Kawasaki should be able to spot them out. We'll see from Kawasaki's perspective if they'll notice it, because right now, it looks like Kawasaki's looking in all sorts of directions and doesn't quite see him. Maybe he does now. Trying to look through the car here, but Cheetah should be spotted soon. Are they farther than what I think? I thought they were right here, but maybe they're even farther than that. So I guess they were a little bit more in the distance. They heard the shots, obviously, and decided to move in a separate direction. CC is right over there on that other side, so this is a little hard for OM to survive. There's a lot of open space here. And they might have already spotted CC. Baby's pushing in really close. They're going to need a knock here. An immediate knock to begin things. Do not want to expose yourself too early. That would be a big mistake. They might even let that play through. You know, not shoot at all. Wait for CC to leave and then move. But either way, this is going to be more about a patience game for OM rather than anything. Shots fired there. Skitty is getting shot at, gets knocked. That's exactly what they needed to do. They have Baby, who's really close, might be able to cause some chaos in the close range. Goes away. Cheetah is knocked though on the right side. Chaos is up top. Will they get a grenade up? Grenade comes up, just misses, and that would have been knock on Chaos too. Baby is pushing inside. Shots fired. Could not win this one-on-one battle. You can see here one player from the outside, a lot of hurt players too on the other end. Refiring that corner, could not win it, but Paolo taking a lot of damage. He's trying to heal up as he goes. Yep, gets back up to 75%. Let's see if a teammate will come down or we'll have Skitsy try to get up. That's not going to work out for much longer as he will get thirsted. A lot of shots through the windows as well. You can see here Aqua trying to stay low. Cheetah does get picked up. Getting shot. Gets right behind cover again. Apollo's going to have a teammate now. Let's see if they make a push together. Smokes are all thrown on that second floor. Grenades up there would be perfect at this moment. But none have been thrown up there. There it is. Not getting a knock though. Another grenade, but that's not going to hit in the window. Another one that bounces off, doesn't get into the window either. I'm expecting a push here for OM, but I haven't seen it yet. There's also shots in the distance that we need to pay attention to, but I do want to see this finish. Shots in the corner on the right side. It does look like Jason got knocked. Aqua's next, gets taken down immediately, and they finished that one up. Instant kill. That's it for the squad. See if the cops will say anything about that as the Queens are on the premises. Team 18 in front of them as well. Anxiety shooting across. Grenade thrown as well. Getting some damage across actually too. But not enough. Koya's still alive. Daly gets knocked down. That's 2. So can they go for the last one, as it is going to be a 3-person squad at this moment? Yeah, that is it. Team 13 out of the game. Blue zone's coming. Let's see if they go for the loot or they're just going to keep going along. They are right next to it, so it wouldn't be too big of a hassle, I don't think, to grab that loot first before making it to the next zone. Does seem like Team 7 is trying to get in. Oh, they are in middle zone. This is going to be a great spot to hold. Not a lot of coverage. They do have one small house and one small shed, but it is quite the position to have. There's Lazy Bones for Goon Squad. All 4 of their players still good, still alive. Butters is good, still alive. Butters is still alive. I can confirm that assertion. Here's MO. I believe this was the MO team that won the last match. Goon Squad came in second. So we might see a battle again between the 2 teams like we saw at the end of Miramar. Noble is here as well. I think Noble did very well too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, they see a team. Yep, they see MO. Ace has an idea. We'll see what he can do. Shots fired. Yep, getting good hits. Get one knock, can he get another? Yes, they do. Through the smoke. Blaze is knocked as well. That is 3 down in an instant. They had 4, and now they have pretty much 1 player left. I don't know where that player is. I can't quite find him. But he's somewhere along. He can't be too far. Where is he? Let's go. Let's focus in. Where are you, Shots? Oh, Shots is going for the revive. Oh, he has that low of a health, which I thought he was knocked. Oh, no, he's good. He has full health. So he's getting the revives going down. Alpha comes out. Grenade seems to have affected his shots a bit. He drops down. Get onto the hill here. Shots on Enox as Shots gets taken down too, though. Zoro is still knocked. As Alpha's the only one who's on 2 feet. Shots is just going to be hiding behind the car, but not for much longer. Blaze is on the other end of that, and they're getting shot at from there. Smoke from Alpha. Alpha's exposed, but they have no idea that they're right next to him. He throws another smoke, and it's working. Because honestly, either Enox or Ace, they might have thought his teammate, you know, like one of the other players threw the smoke on their own team. Oh, never mind. Is that a grenade cutting down? It is, but how are you just alive? I think he threw it literally in the vehicle, and that's what saved Alpha there. What? Uh-oh. Yep, nope, that's it. I guess they did know he was there, and they threw the grenades in. Well, I'm surprised they didn't do that sooner, though. But regardless, it does seem like Goofy's just crawling in. Trunks is alive, but his health is looking too low. Toxic gets knocked out of the vehicle. Giuliani, thank you for the follow, by the way, is on the opposite end. Probably going to get hurt from the enemies on that side. But they do get 2 kills here. Goofy is not going to get revived too yet. Giuliani does get taken down because he's really overexposed on that left side toward Goon Squad. So Trunks seems to be trying to get healed first and then go for the revive next as they throw smokes too. Goon Squad. 6 total kills, shooting across at Anxiety. Cutie Pie could not survive that one. Well, at least gets knocked and will get picked up here by Cassidy. Zone will be pushing them away 30 seconds before it starts to close. They have vehicles to use, so they probably will try to drive into next zone sometime. Up north has teammates there. You can see Explicit's looking at his own teammates. There are enemies close to that direction. Good time to snipe at them. Yeah, they're all in the shed. Trying to throw a grenade to be perfect, and they try to hop out now, I believe. Yep, there was the only option was to get out. Shots in the corner, gets up north. And there you go. I think Paolo wanted to go back into the shed, and that was not going to work out. They also were getting shot at by Anxiety on top. And Paolo, I think, is just going to be left here, hoping to get picked up. We'll see. Will they go back into the shed? They need to go back in quick. Paolo's going to lose all of his health. But they also hear the enemies on that side, so I think they're thinking more about themselves at this point. Paolo will get taken down. Explicit comes in, gets one. Nice job from Gina. gets another knock. There's still one player with Quash, and Explicit might be getting revived at this very moment. You can see here Cheetah's going for the revive on his own. Well, not yet. Going for the heal first. See if he gets the revive next. Trying to shoot inside. There it is. So that is it up north. Gets that battle worked out as all these smokes give cover for anybody who's trying to look in. Oh, grenade thrown all the way. Doesn't make good contact. No, but that was a good throw. Good attempt, I think. We got 3 teams left. Goon Squad. You got Anxiety, and then you got Up North. So all 3 teams alive. Goon Squad's the farthest one away. They got a lot of cars too, though. So they can try to create a defensive barrier. The edge of the road's not going to work either, so they won't have that little ledge in the hill you see there for themselves. Their best bet probably will be trying to take down Anxiety. But you can see all these smokes. These are really good ideas right now because they're just trying to put smoke in between their enemies and the vehicles that they have to, so they can kind of go, get some acceleration through this. Gets shot out of that vehicle right away. Continuously trying to shoot through this, but again, they're still not in zone. Just because they got to this part of the street, they still need to figure out a way to get into zone. Cassie's going all the way over to the enemy side, gets knocked down. Yeah, Goon Squad did not have the position. It goes to show how important positioning is. Goon Squad is a really good team, and even them are having a hard time trying to find a spot for this one. Anxiety up top have a great position. All they have to do is shoot down. Even with the numbers that they have, they were able to finish it up. So that is it for that squad up north, and Anxiety are the last 2 left. Anxiety seems to have the upper hand, literally and figuratively. Saucy Boy's going straight at it. This is a big problem, I believe, for Saucy Boy. Even though it's working, I'm not sure how it's working. Up north wasn't looking at all at Saucy Boy when he was coming down the hill. They weren't looking at the enemies at all. And there's the shot. There's the thirst as well. Saucy Boy, it looks like he was getting shot through the smoke. They were just kind of hoping and praying for those bullets to hit. You see Kawasaki's just hoping and praying. Oh, an extra hit there on the left there. Saucy Boy's going to have to try to heal. Yeah, he knew he got some shots early. He wanted to go finish that one up. Saucy Boy. Let's see if they were going to go and finish this one in. Let's see where he is. There's a lot of smoke back here. Does he have a pan out? And there it is. I think he had a pan. He tried to finish it that way. Doesn't matter, though. Their team does take the win. Anxiety with 8 just from Purge and 2 from Saucy Boy. A team total of 10. So great work there for the squad as a 3-person team. Not often do we see 3-person teams or incomplete teams win any particular match. I haven't seen that in so long. So congrats to Anxiety there. Up north with 4 from Explicit, 1 apiece from Archangel and Quash, 2 for Kawasaki. A team total 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 kills for Up North. And then Goon Squad. They got 2nd last match. They got 3rd this time. 3 apiece for Lazy Bone and Cassidy. 1 for Butters. Team total kills with 7. So good stuff from the top 3. We're going to continue down. Don't go anywhere as we will be talking about more about PUBG and all of your questions. Roz RQS, thank you for the follow. Let's take a look here. We got OM, nicely done. 6 kills, Paolo with 4, 2 from Cheetah. We do have Blaze coming in with 3 kills. Noble with 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. Vibes with 3. MO coming in with 2, 3, 4 kills. Alpha with 1 kill from Uzi. 807 Gaming comes in with 0. Queens with 0 as well. CC with 4 kills. FBO with 0. Luxurious with 2 kills. BTE or Blunt Trauma Esports with 0. MO again with 1 kill, this time from Verdes. And LL Rejects with 2, 3, 4 kills. Thank you guys for joining in. Zanetti, yeah. Sewer PUBG. I send tokens to everyone who follow me. Well, it is very appreciated. All right. So we're going to get this last room going. Looks like Celeste has already opened the room, as you can see. So all you competitors out there, get into the room so we can get started. Take a look. All right. So, trying to see you see. I'm just reading some stuff earlier. Sewer says, hey. Thank you for saying hey. Appreciate it. Okay. We are looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Trying to think, what should we do next? Let's get the music first. So this match will probably start in like 10 minutes, so probably like 9:30 is going to be the time. Remember guys, I am on a stream delay, so if you guys ever say something on chat, thank you, I will be responding to you just probably a little later than what real time would be like. Yeah. Also guys, if you guys want to compete in our other events, we have multiple events. We got open custom rooms for PUBG on Mondays, so if you want to compete, have fun with us on chat and whatever. That's going to be in real time too. So you can join us for that. And also, we do have COD Mobile Scrims, so if you're interested in playing Battle Royale COD Mobile, you can register right now for that. That is going to be on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, so tomorrow we're going to have, sorry, not tomorrow, just Tuesday. Tuesday we're going to have that. So I don't know if you guys are fans of COD Mobile too, but you certainly could. Yeet yeet, haha, I see y'all, sorry. Multitasking right now, says Twix. I don't know. Oh, we played last week, says Butters. Right now. Twix. Oh, wait, you heard something earlier. I'm like really lost in this conversation. Is Goon still alive? Yeah, Goon Squad was alive at that moment anyway. And Butters was alive too at that moment when you wrote that. Zangin says, yay, smacked by Up North. Up North, doing pretty good for themselves. Top 3. Who got first? Who just got first? I kind of lost track. Who got first in that last match? Oh, it's Anxiety. Anxiety got first. They got that nice position there at the end. And again, a lot of times, like good gameplay is very important. Let me just lower that for a second. I think it's really loud in my ear, but gameplay is very important. Like the way you shoot, being able to handle recoil, being very accurate, peeking while shooting, kind of stuff like that, strafing. All those things are very important. But it is more important, I would say it's even more important to understand positioning and understanding rotations. Those are two different things in my book too. Positioning is where is a good place to be in any particular time. Like, do you have hill coverage? Do you have house coverage? Are you going to get pushed easily? Are you going to get spotted easily? Those are things that are very important when it comes to positioning. Rotations is how you get to those places you want to get to. Understand where other teams may be as you're heading into where you want to go. Very important. Being able to point out areas while you go, having the rest of your team help you out with information so your whole team can make a sound decision on where to go. Those are two very important parts. I would say they're a lot more important than actual gameplay, than actual being able to point and shoot. There's other things like throwables too. I guess you can put that under gameplay that are very important that I think NA does not take advantage of as much compared to other teams around the world. When you watch other scrims, thank you AK47 by the way for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you so much. And I definitely hope everyone subscribes on YouTube and gives a thumbs up there. Follow me on YouTube, Omelette, and on Twitch as well if you do enjoy. That way you know exactly when I do these in the future. But that being said, to go along with what I was talking about earlier, strategy is 10 times, I don't know about 10 times, but it's a lot more important than actual skill of the game with your gun or with throwables in general. That's just the way this game is handled. The main reason is because there's so many different strategies to take into consideration in this game that if you're the perfect strategist, there's no way you won't be a top 10. And there's really no way you wouldn't, in my eyes, be a top 3 team. If you are just perfectly a strategy type of team, right? You could be terrible at shooting teams. You can be terrible at trying to point your gun. But if you know where to go at the right times and place yourselves in a place of advantage, you don't have to be the best shooter, is my point. I am sweet. I'm sweet, not salty. Okay. Thank you, cutie pie. So that's the type of pie you are, huh? Not you're a sweet but not salty pie. You do be kinda cute, says Cassidy. I'm still confused, said Butter. I'm a little confused with you there, Butters. I'm a little confused with you. Salty. Oh, salty time, says Zangin. I'm a head out. Oh, thank you, Zangin. Sorry, I missed that, but thank you for tuning in. Oh, you probably haven't heard. Unless you're waiting for 5 minutes to hear that from me. Get in the room. Yeah, guys, get into the room. That way we can start on time without any issues at all. Cutie Pie, thank you for the follow, by the way, too. It's a lot to me. I think we're close to 2,000 followers on Twitch. Anyone have that number on hand? Let me see if I can spot it. Because I think I was at like, I was at 1,900. I mean, not 1,000. Yeah, 1,900. Right? Yeah. Let's see how many. I don't want this thing to load. Up north. Trying to get that info. Where is so 1.9k followers. I don't know the exact number right now. Something like that. I can't find the exact number, but something like that. Still 1.9, super close to 2,000. You guys might be the 2,000, maybe. Butter says yes, please. Royal Crazy, thank you. Or Royal Crazy, thank you for the follow. Change the song. I'm a big fan.
Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
Okay, 62. I think that's the number we had, right? We had, how many teams do we have competing? 20-ish? Maybe less than that? Let's see how many we have exactly now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 teams. And I think we had roughly 20 registered. So you can see here, yeah, 3 teams not in there. These were not taken. So we just let that be empty. But yeah, those are the teams left. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Haba haba hab. Haba haba hab. Yay, up north, let's go, says Croc Gaming. Yeah, that's good. Up north, I think they got second, right? They're trying to hold their own there. They had that nice shed side. They're also shooting against Omen Casuals. I think they got some damage on them from that. They're trying to heal quick enough. And then Anxiety started to push. Anxiety's push, though, really made that work, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised Anxiety was able to push that much without being noticed. But that is just the way it works. I think what Up North was really focusing on was trying to get those smokes out and using that to give them protection because the zone was getting outside of that shed. So if anyone was focused on that last few moments of the Erangel battle, I think that was the cause and why they were more preoccupied with getting the throwables, the smokes out, rather than to look at Anxiety as they did it. Goonies, says Butters. Goons are doing great. Got a bunch of goons. Take that as a badge of honor. Okay. Mute. There we go. So, last match, guys, of tonight. Not the last match of this series, though. If you want to compete in this series in the future, make sure to be on our Discord so you can sign up. This is the 3rd week of this particular Riot series. We'll have one more after this. All teams can compete. There is... Oh my god, look at all these tags. Everybody ready to go. Let's see how this plane lane looks. Ooh, that is a deep to the right side. I'm wondering where they're going to go to be honest, I have no idea. But Winery is right under there. Hot Springs is too. Volnova, Cement Factory, Peshkova is all in line right now if they want to go on that right side. Now to the left, it will be hard to get to Dobro and Krichis. Port as well would be really tough to get to. Everything else though, possibly is in play. Movatra might be too far, but maybe not. Dino, I think, is good if anyone wants to take that outdoor space. But yeah, we'll see. We're generally going to go to places where teams are overlapped, and that is obviously the type of gameplay that we're looking for. Active shooter gameplay. It looks like a team is heading straight down to Winery, and so is Yang Yang and the rest of Vibes. So that might be something to focus up on. Yeah, I think that's going to be our first place. Yeah, we'll take a look. Winery. So we're already there. Vibes here with Hasday, Cherry. This time with Butcher, and Yang Yang. So Butcher is a new player on that particular squad. And then we also have OM here. So we got Omen Casuals with Tense, Palo, Cheetah, and Baby. Oh, but Vaso has a battle already. Lady looking in, shooting at berries. Looks like I was gonna assume you were gonna cut in. He's waiting. He has a shotgun, so I don't think he feels absolutely comfortable pushing with that type of weapon, as far as I can tell so far. Going inside. So he has a shotgun too. He's just kind of pushing them back, making sure they don't get pushed on as well. And what do we have here? Tommy gun. So I guess Alex might have the best gun in this very particular moment, as far as I know. Shots fired as Liddy, almost getting knocked, rotating around. Ice was on the roof, and still is, shooting from that perspective. So, who do we have here? We got 807 Senator? Uh-oh. Easily done. Can you do it again? He went for the thirst instead. Luckily, does not get knocked during that process. As you see, he goes right under and away now. Nice shots on Senator. Liddy has barely enough health to survive. Oh, Blood gets knocked. I tried to look at it. Couldn't do it quick enough, but two players knocked and thirsted inside that building. Liddy, I think, is the only one left on 807 right now, trying to just survive. I think it would be the best bet to kind of just try to leave, as MO is just looting and trying to grab some loot, trying to grab some guns. Liddy should just bolt. Honestly, there's no reason to stick around. If you want to loot this area, feel free, but you're doing that at your own risk. We're going to head over to Winery because this is really close. Looks like Omen might be trying to throw, at least one player is trying to throw a grenade over. Bounces off, probably something he didn't want to. There's Cherry, rotating all the way back. Shots at Baby. Baby taking a lot of damage. Butcher doing some good work there. Hasday getting shot a little bit. Not too bad, though. Still has roughly 60 to 70% health. Looks like Sherry's still in the corner on the right. Trying to peek around. Not getting any views. Marley, thank you for joining the stream. How are you doing? So all four still alive here for Omen Casuals. Doesn't look like they're too preoccupied with pushing against Vibes right now. Vibes is definitely trying to push away and also keep them at bay. This is an interesting view, actually. I want to see how you're going to shoot from here, actually, if you are. Because that is going to be a hard angle. Tense is on the second floor. Maybe we'll be able to get some shots there. Baby's up there, too. They're trying to boost each other there? What's going on? Oh, he's able to get on the top. Are you able to continue? Oh, you know what? Naked Guy is our favorite guy to go to the roof. So this is something I just learned, and maybe he'll like to use this too. I didn't think you can go on the rooftop of this building. I would never even think about looking. And we'll see if Vibes and them will think about that as well. Will they know to look up there? Any changes so far in this? Look how the new zone doesn't have like any teams. We got five teams in new zone. We still have a bunch of teams on the outside, probably looting still, but they're gonna probably want to move in soon enough. We're gonna go with Team 19 this time, as Team 9's right there. Baby's getting shot at. Oh, could not get away as he just hurdles the window. Looks like Lazy Bones is probably gonna push this and finish it up. Yep, there's the finisher upper. Team 19 does have players back here. We're going through walls to find them. You see one over here, and then there's the other, Accurate. So Accurate and Stewie. So far, it's okay. But they are a two-man squad going forward. Throwing a smoke on that corner. That should help Accurate with close range battles, making it confusing for the enemy team to kind of figure out where they are. I'm sure they all on the Goon squad probably thought, did you throw that smoke? I didn't throw that smoke. Did you throw that smoke? So they're probably thinking there's an enemy back there. And that should give enough time here for LL Rejects to kind of leave. And I think that is a really good idea, given the situation at hand. We're heading over now to Noble 6. Team 5's in front of them with FBO Blue to be exact. Insane is on that side. Enox, I think, is trying to peek over to see if he can find him. It's going to be kind of hard to shoot from this angle. I guess he can just gain information by using his TPP view. He also has a teammate with Ace under him. Looks like the shots were occurring. Shots on the right. I don't know if he was able to actually... yeah, Insane's still good. He's trying to hit him. Looks like having a hard time with that. JD Smooth gets a nice hit on Riser. And that's going to be the first knock in this particular battle, it seems. Unless... Ooh, JD Smooth gets knocked. That's really bad for Nobles. They only have 3 players to work with. Oh, no, they got... Now they have 3 players to work with. But I thought they were a 3-person team in the very beginning. Looks like smokes are thrown. Ace is trying to wrap all around. Looks like that works out without any problem. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. JCR Ape is in trouble. Can he survive through this? Gets one. Can he get another? Trying to reload, but no. As you can see there, Myers gets the last, or gets a knock here behind the wall. Should be able to pick up Insane as well. You see a push here. Good idea. Push, push, push. Go for it. Enox, is he going to let Insane get picked up? Oh, that's Flyers. Flyers. Ooh, good shooting from Enox as he's able to get the knock on this corner with minimal damage. Taken. Nice on Riser. FBO is starting to lose more and more players. I honestly thought FBO had advantage, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Flash is getting pushed by multiple angles here. Corner shots. And converged as Noble 6 takes the squad wipe. They did lose a player, but I think they'll take the odds of taking 4 lives in the price of 1. Team 10 is in a vehicle. I'm wondering if they'll go over to Team 22 or vice versa. Doesn't seem to be the case. Looking around. Any other battles? None at the very moment. It's not uncommon at this point. Teams are trying to get into zone, trying to figure out, their gameplay going forward, given the changes. Alpha Zoro shots Blaze still alive for this particular MO team. There's an enemy right there. Surprisingly, not getting chased as Blaze is okay. Still not getting chased as Blaze is by himself here. So somehow, some way, not taking any damage. Gets out of the car, multiple dude, and that will not be Blaze's time to shine. But teammates are coming in quick. Shots on the left and right. Alpha's seeing that behind them is shooting. Oh no. 1v3 scenario. Explicit gets thirsted. Alpha went for it, but he's gonna start to get shot from all. Oh, how did he? Oh, Quash gets knocked. I'm not sure how that even happened. I guess it was from shots. You can see Kawasaki's now trying to stay behind the rock, not peek too much. Alpha's just like, pick me up, please. But there's no way they're going to let this go. There's absolutely no way they're not going to thirst Alpha here. Maybe he can make it behind the tree. That would be really great. And if that happens, then Shots needs to figure out a way to finish this up. Long-range shots usually indicate that it won't be a quick finish, in which case Alpha is probably not going to get picked up unless Shots is able to drive to the rock and pick him up. But I don't think Shots is doing that either. I think he's... Oh my god! Bird just ran this guy over. I didn't even know there was a car coming. Oh man. But yeah, Purge got the kill, given that he just ran him over at the end. And now he's off. Oh, he was off. And it looks like the car is taking a lot of damage. I don't think he wants to leave anymore. He's going. The dangerous move and the risky play, but worked. Gets over to his teammate too on this corner, and they should be able to get some good shots. And see if Expo can do that. There's Kawasaki on the right. I don't know if you noticed him, but he really has all of his eyesight on the middle there. Kawasaki finally spots him out, taking a lot of damage to Expo. Expo was lucky not to get knocked there. But the shots down from this angle, they got all angles covered. Anxiety working it definitely. Flank, flank, flank. Multiple fronts here. They only have 3 people, but they're making it feel like it's all around them. Putting them in a position that they do not want to be in. Shot on the side, Purge had no idea. And there's the third party for you. That is something in PUBG you see every day. Finisher is knocked 2 on Anxiety. Expo's the only one left. So while everyone was flanking to different positions, this is the weakness of it. We kind of talked about this earlier in the Scrim 2, that now they can't get the revives to kind of work it up again. They have to do this separately. Expo has to do this on his own. His best bet is to try to take out up north if he wants to pick up Finisher, or his best bet is to leave, which might be his other position. He might try to grab that buggy or that snowmobile, make his way over to Finisher, but that would put him in a position south or under up north, which makes it really tough to work. There's Quash. Will Expo chase shot? Yeah. Gotta get the knock. He does. Ooh. That would have been really bad if he wasn't able to. So he's got 1 down. Uh-oh. Yeah. Third party still working its magic there with Uzi coming in. So let's see. Downward, they're shooting that up north. There's still 2 players at the rock. 1 getting revived. Do they have a vehicle? I don't think so. Kawasaki's back here. He might be trying to shoot against them up top. Against Alpha. We'll see if that works out too. Shots back here has lost all of his teammates. Alpha, Zoro, Blaze, all down. And Shots is kind of playing this safe. And definitely makes sense to do that at this point. Yeah. So I'm looking around. I don't see a lot of activity elsewhere. We might stick around to that spot. Maybe we'll see it at the drop. They probably already took it. Yep, they already did. I don't know what was inside. But they took something. They dropped the Car 98, so I'm assuming it's an AWM. That's the only reason I can think to drop the Car 98. Kawasaki's car is not looking too good. He stopped, and I thought, yeah, so Shots is over here. Does he notice the car? I don't think so. I think he's having a hard time seeing over the hill. So if he did see the car, you see that it's highly damaged. Looks like smokes are thrown for his teammate there, as Archangel apparently was getting shot as he tried to retreat. Yeah, you can see all the gunshots going through. Still getting hits on Archangel. Yeah, he will get knocked. He wanted that smoke to work so badly, it just did not pan out. They're throwing some more smokes now. Alpha, are they going to make a push in itself? This car's not looking too good either. And that car's still getting shot at, I think. It is about to blow. There it goes. At least they have some hard cover now if they want to take that and use that. Let's see. Does Alpha? Yeah, Alpha has vehicles. This would be an excellent time to push. They already got a knock. They got a lot of damage. They have no car to take anymore. This would be great. Let's see what they do. Yep, they're rotating to the right of them. I think the other player is rotating to the left of them. Get a different angle. Yeah, Uzi's on the left. Kawasaki's back, pretty far back. I don't think either of these players noticed him rotating away. Meanwhile, Archangel and Quash are still down there. There he is. He's got an eye, but he doesn't want to ruin it. Got a few hits, good hits. But luckily for Archangel, he backed away at the right time. I don't think he knew that this particular player was here, and Quash gets knocked as well. Kawasaki comes back. He might be trying something fancy, maybe getting the... And see if he goes for that revive there on Quash. Certainly needs it. Card takes some damage. Still good though, and here's the quick revive he's hoping to get. Archangel, he's not looking good here at all as two players are coming up and pushing. Shots fired between the two. He goes right next to both, and down he goes. So that does slow them down. They can get this revive and drive off now. Yep. So that was, I think, a well-sacrificed play. Hopefully they won't get shot out of the car here. Shots is going to be right there, too. Shots on this car. And they stop at this particular car now. Shots gets out, shoots at Quash, gets that knock. There's no way they could have seen this coming. Car explodes here. Quash is going to get thirsted. And it does seem like he's going to continue to try to wrap out of here. Shots is no longer peeking this. And Kawasaki should be safe now going forward. They've been in the battle for so long. I bet it feels different to not be one at all now. Shots is back here too. I think he's going to worry about this corner, but he doesn't have to. Kawasaki's pretty much left. Maybe he'll see him now. Just going for the loot. Car is looking pretty bad, but I think it's better than not taking a car at all. Team 14's on top of another team. Jumbo, thank you for joining in, says yo. On the volley inside. Damage shots on Madeline. And Fink is still up and gets knocked on his way inside. Luxuria is doing well, getting cheetah knocked, but Copy U gets knocked in return. Starlight, I think, is knocked back there as well, which just leads Luxuria inside the bathroom. Now, honestly, the push should have been made immediately. Madeline is trying to get inside, hoping for this to work. I think Madeline should just try to go for the bathroom and hope it works. But you can see here, all these things, Cheetah's going to get picked up. All this time, ticking. And they do get that knockout there. Trying to get this one good. I guess that's something positive with them. Goes for the thirst. Paolo's knocked actually as well. Can he get another? No! Luxuria is knocked. Wait, I thought that was it. Oh, no. Starlight, I thought, was knocked back here. Instead, was just badly damaged and picked back up to 75%. So Tensa is badly damaged on that right side now. Shooting through. So I'm going to hope for a hit. Tensa's at the wall. I'm not sure if Starlight knows that. It'd be hard to notice. So, again, similar situation. Time is ticking. Tensa is able to heal up to 100%. And now they're making a push forward. Starlight is in trouble. And down Starlight goes. There's always a good time to be patient. Even though your numbers dwindled right there, you have to make a decision trying to leave or trying to stay. If you're going to stay, you got to make a push there because they were able to revive all their players, heal their players, and then they pretty much just pushed as they were fully healed up. So something to think about as you play not only in scrims but in classics as well. What are the other teams doing while you're making your decisions? Right? That's a very important thing. Think of it as game theory. MO here, Vex, Ice, Alex, Varys is out, so 3-person squad. They're at the edge of blue zone, so they're going to head in to the new one at this moment. Not sure where they're going to stop, but they got all of that hemisphere of the circle to themselves. So they're probably going to take some spot like that there. Team 22, what are you doing here? Up north, Kawasaki. Lost all of his teammates. We did see that long, engaging battle here. And it looks like Kawasaki is going to try to sneak in to next zone. Alpha might be his biggest problem, as Alpha's in the compound that I'm assuming he wanted to take. But we'll see. Uzi, KTBK, and I'm going to go with blue as well. Kawasaki does not have a vehicle, as far as I could tell. So he's going to start running and going to run around, apparently. Good thing. If you ran straight into the circle, that would have been a really bad thing. Team 13 driving right by Team 17 soon. You can hear the vehicle passing by. Kaylee just getting through for Queens. Looks like one player is knocked. I guess they did get a knock, yeah. Koya. And he's going right back. Kaylee. Could this work out? I don't know. Kaylee does not seem to be lasting much longer. That is it for Koya. Kaylee is going to go heal right now. Blaze, I don't think they're going to push this. I think they're going to wait. And I think Kaylee can leave whenever she wants. If she wanted to leave anyway. But she's got zone 2, so that's not a problem. Head over to team 9. We got the Goon Squad, 7 kills for them, so solid. Solid outcome so far. They've been pretty good throughout the scrim. Top 3 in both matches. Shots on Chaos, getting the long range hits. Apparently Lazy Bones, I think, oh, someone got it. I think it was Lazy Bones, though, with the hits on Chaos. He's getting thirsted and out of the game. He'll be in a moment. You got Jason and Aqua on the left, but that's not going to help. Not right now, anyway. They're probably going to be holding the houses here, seeing if they can see up toward Goon Squad. But look how far they were. That's how long range they were getting those shots on Aqua and Jason's team here. So that is going to be tough to shoot back up there. Heading over to BTE, Blunt Trauma Esports. We haven't seen much on this team in this particular match, but they are doing okay. They got Nasty and Send It still alive. Sebas and Shades are out, but 0 kills too. So it looks like rank not looking too bad, as they're going to be at least a top 8, as we have that many teams left. But doesn't mean they're not going to get better than that. We'll see. Most teams are out of the next circle. You can already tell that Alpha is cutting in. They already have 1 player, Uzi's in, so I guess they're just going to follow his route. Team 16's right there on the right side. I don't know if they realize it. I don't know if, yeah, they're going to take shots. And it looks like Uzi took a lot of damage. Blue took them damage there. Shots on the top as well from Goon Squad. Yeah, they need to drive that in. Oh, the car stops them early in there. Blue gets knocked. So does KTBK. And now Uzi needs to go to revive. Uh-oh, this is troubling. Obviously, Goon Squad knows they got 2 knocks, so they must be feeling confident to push this. They throw a smoke on the right. That should maybe distract them to think. Oh, they should distract them to think that they're in the smoke. Blue is going to be left on his own, knocked, but the rest of the team can get to the 2nd floor. And we'll see if KTBK can get revived. Or get healed up, I mean. Does get back up to 75%. So that was a good smoke that he threw. Really distracted the push. Good shots. I think he did get the knock there. Yes, he did. And he's on fire. Good shots again. This time from Uzi. I don't know if he got the last one too, but Goon Squad's getting hammered over here. 2 knocked. They should make a push, to be honest, but I don't. They are probably thinking we don't have the numbers quite yet. There's the push on the outside. He's gonna be cutting in. Shots on that corner. Oh, Uzi gets knocked this time. Thirsted as well. He's gonna go right into the room where he knows there's a player. Gets that one done. There's another one here. Could he get this one done too? Yes, he does get one, but couldn't get the other. Cassie was able to get up and healed to 75%, leaving that work to be an easy finish. Cutie Pie will get revived. They did lose 2 players in this process for Goon Squad. That was a hell of a match, as you saw them coming in. That particular team, unfortunately, they had a car stopped right here. So for Uzi, I think Alpha stopped his car here. That stopped the rest of the cars from cutting in. Had no protection. So that was just a mistake from the get-go that could have been avoided. Tough to foresee, though. And yeah, that's their downfall. We're going to take a look at Diz Nasty and BTE Send It, as they're heading straight to Goon Squad. So it's a true 2v2. I don't see any third parties that would affect this, at least for now. You can see Cutie Pie's actually backing away. Cassidy's backing away too. That seems to be fine. I don't think BTE even notices them leaving, as Cassidy's around the corner now. So that worked out. Let's zoom in on this mini-map, see where we can find people. Team 10. possibly might notice Team 17. Maybe they already have. There is a car there at the shed, and I wouldn't doubt Giuliani has been spotted by Jason. So right when he gets in the car, I bet Jason will start taking some shots. The other thing is there's other players on top. Let's see exactly how they're positioned. Obviously, Giuliani's in the shed. Excuse me, but there's also people in the tent that is trying to hide it out. So Aqua and Jason. Aqua, guess can't rotate much more than this. Can't see. Yeah, there's no way she can push any. For Aqua can push. I guess she's just going to continue to rotate. Getting shot in the open though. This was what I was talking about though. That rotation, not a lot of protection to do that. Shots in the corner, well done. Needed something to happen, and that's exactly what you did. Giuliani getting knocked, well done. Jason getting 2 for 1 special. Now Toxin is getting that revive. Jason, gotta push, man. You got full health. Go for it. This is your time to shine. Don't wait for it, but he is waiting. I don't know if he realized that there's still one left up top, and look at that. They're able to bring him back. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to understanding your situation and knowing what the other team is doing. I think maybe Jason was thinking I need to throw some smokes to make a path over in here, but didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that, and now that let time for Blaze to kind of get those in play. Molly's thrown a little too far, just too far, as grenades are coming to him as well, not reaching its right position. Giuliani's probably giving him some information that Jason is at the shed, and that's why you can see these throwables happening. Giuliani probably is trying to help out with any information he can give. But yeah, Jason now healing up too. Giuliani's still moving in. Giuliani might get picked up. That is crazy. Jason has such a good 2-piece there. This would be such a good time to push even now. But I think he wants to try to get the roof. I heard some shots in the distance. So far, I think it's still good. I do want to see how this one ends. Jason has a good chance, even though it's a 3v1. I mean, Jason has just been really dynamic here. He's just got to be more aggressive. The longer he waits, look, they all got revived now. This is the problem of waiting too patiently. Throws a smoke for himself. See Cutie Pie as he's rotating toward enemies. Kaylee's on the right. We got Omen Casual looking pretty good here. He's apparently rock climbing. They're finally getting third-party shots from Goon Squad. Is he dead? Oh, he is taken down, so that is it. Blaze was able to get this kill back here against Jason. They also have a vehicle that they're rotating into zone with. And I think Trunks is kind of stuck, and he's going to get taken down by either the blue zone or the player on top. Unless something happens. Toxin has barely any health. And trying to run the rest of it in. And Trunks does get taken down. That was actually by the blue zone. Cassidy, I think, understood that. Let's see what Cassidy does. Cutie Pie up top here. Send It is right at the house, and Cutie Pie is kind of exposed to that. Well, it was for a moment. Toxin's in the blue. He's shot too. So this, yeah, that was going to be really bad as Goon Squad, all they had to do is point at the direction where those shots were occurring, and that worked out beautifully. Omen Casuals probably have the best position of all. They actually have 12 kills on the board already, so they're looking solid for this last match. Goon Squad, it looks like they're going to get another top 3. This is their 3rd one in a row out of 3, obviously. Really good stuff from them. BTE has 1 player for Send It, so he is certainly the odd man out on this one. His chances of winning this is not great compared to the rest, but he still does, so we'll see if he can overcome the odds, at least for this match. Send It is moving closer to Goon Squad, and Omen Casuals is on that other end. I think, yeah, his best bet is to go right, and he's going to find Cassidy or Cutie Pie first. I'm not sure which one. But there's Cutie Pie, who's exposed. Good thing Send It didn't shoot right there, unless he knows he can get a knock. He's not in zone either, so Even if he shoots, he better be sure to get a knock and hope that he can get the squad wipe soon after. He's heading right pretty much to Goon Squad there. Let's see if they notice each other soon. They have to hear each other now. Yep, they're going after it. Shots there, and Send It gets taken down against the two-player squad. So we got Omen Casuals, and then you got Goon Squad. Opposite sides of the rock. Both have zone now. I think it would be better if they can get on top of this thing. But how would they do that? They would have to cut around and expose themselves on the left. So there really isn't a way up, unfortunately for them. Having this rock to give them cover and shoot above it would be perfect. Now it's hard for them to gain information about where Omen is in particular. They have an idea, obviously, with the zone being this small, where they are. But it would be a lot better to get on top, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Ooh, Hail Mary grenade. Too far, obviously. Cassidy has this interesting spot, to say the least. We'll see if that can work out. Let's see where OM is right now. So it looks like two of them might be trying to rotate on the right. Oh, no, this is bad. Cheetah has the top of the rock now formation. This is going to be really good. Oh, man. Oh, two of them are up top now. This is really bad. Goon Squad's going to be hurt, too. That's going to be without a doubt. And they don't have the high part, and they have less numbers. This is certainly Omen Casual's team a game to lose. This is their game to lose. All they have to do is really execute this right, and they should be able to take care of business. Goon Squad, though, is nothing to sleep at. I mean, they're a good squad. They can handle themselves. Oh, both of them need a reload, and there you go. That was a trade-off that wasn't in favor of Goon Squad. Looks like Cassidy is trying to hang on to dear life and probably just take the blue zone. I think he's just going to try to heal through it. Cassidy probably won't, because he's going to be the last one to be in here. As long as he can continue to heal as much as possible, as quickly as possible, this should be fine. The blue zone is over. Soon will be over. Cassidy, do you have enough meds for this? I wouldn't be surprised if you guys traded meds here first. That would have been a great idea. So let's see how this works. Cheetah gets the heal in, so he's got the rotation. And yeah, Paolo tried to rotate to kind of finish things off here. That didn't work. I think you just won it. Are you kidding me? Great work. Yeah, Goon Squad takes it. I did not see that coming. Obviously, you got to think smart, and that is it. Exactly like that. You don't have to play hard. You got to be playing smart. And so they get the first place. That is a good point change there for them. I thought they were just going to take second place. But anyway, 7 for Cutie Pie, 4 for Cassidy, 3 for Butters, 1 for Lazy Bones. That's a team total of 15 kills. They have not shrugged away from getting kills and rank points. So by far, they won this particular scrim. That doesn't mean they won the whole thing, but we still have more games to go when it comes to this series. OM, Casuals, well done. 7 from Tense, 4 for Paolo, 2 for Cheetah. A team total of 15 kills. And then you also have BTE on the top 3, but with 0 kills. So there's your top 3 for you. Before we go, I definitely want to say thank you and appreciate you guys all watching. We will be going through the rest of the results. If you want to stick around to talk a little bit about PUBG, feel free to stick around. I will also just be talking about whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's go through the rest of the results. We got Blaze here with 4 kills. Well done. Queens comes in with 0 kills. CC with 3 kills. Not bad there. Up North coming in with 4 kills as well. Alpha comes in with 5 kills. MO 1 apiece from everybody, makes it 4 total kills. Luxurious with 1 kill from Starlight. MO coming in with 2 kills from Shots, 1 for that's just a team total of 2. Noble 6 comes in with 1 apiece as well from everybody, making a team total of 4. Anxiety with 1 kill. FBO with 1 kill. Vibes with 0. LL Rejects with 0. And 807 with 1 from Sinter. So that is it. Appreciate you guys all being here. I hope you had a good time watching. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Definitely in the Discord. Be happy to help. Anything about registration, about PUBG, about what you can do in our server, where to find our server. that is a good place to start, is in our Discord server. You can go to our my profiles, my about page, my description. They're all in there. So yeah, head over there to talk to us. That is not a problem. Anything else I want to say? If you're looking to join Naked Esports, we're building up our comp teams. So if you want to be a Naked Esports player, feel free to apply in our server. But yeah, all right. I think that's pretty much it. I appreciate everyone who joined in and watched. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a follow, subscribe, all that good stuff helps me out. And that's it. So take care. Have a good one. And be safe out there.
And I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battles cause I'm a church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battles cause I'm a church.